Hello. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had some dad stuff to take care of, but we here now. I don't have too much planned for today. Okay. I know. I know. I'm a lit boy. I'm a lit boy. The only thing I really had to plan to talk about was the UK has a new prime minister, Wagwan, which we knew was going to happen anyway. Andy Burnham. What's his deal, neighbor Ernie? What do you know about him? Quite a popular guy. Very popular. Some say the most popular guy they've ever had in England. A mayor. Oh. Lovely. Quite lovely. Well, wasn't that nice? Do we know what his politics are? Is he more of a centrist or is he mayor of Greater Manchester? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. No, nothing else about him. Well, let's find out. Okay. Let's see. His party is center left. Oh, he's Labor. Okay. Yeah, let's watch his Downing Street speech. Let's see. Right.
All eyes on a fleet of cars making the 7 or 8 minute journey from Buckingham Palace down the Mall in central London. Andy Burnham on his way to Downing Street, where he goes from being an MP to the next Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
That's a nice jump in importance, isn't it? Right? That's gotta feel good.
The choreography of democracy in the UK is that, of course, one outgoing Prime Minister and incoming Prime Minister has to visit King Charles, or whoever is the monarch at the time, to tender his resignation, to introduce, of course, the new Prime Minister to his new role.
What Larry thinks of
Jonah
him.
Hull is on Downing Street at the end of that journey. We'll go to Jonah shortly, but following this journey, you can see Andy Burnham is just at the bottom end, for those who know London, of Trafalgar Square, just around that roundabout. King Charles I statue there in the middle. He, of course, a monarch in the 17th century who unfortunately lost his head during a brief period in which the United Kingdom was a republic. The monarchy restored by Charles II.
Well, that's important.
At that point, the rationale was that the British Prime Minister serves the interests of the monarch, not a monarch being directly in charge of the country. He's the second Prime Minister in as many years, the UK's first ever Premier to successfully transition directly from a very modern role of a regional metro mayor of Manchester straight into 10 Downing Street. The man the British tabloids famously called the King of the North for that role as mayor of one of the UK's largest cities. Okay, let's go to Jonah Hull. He's at the receiving end of that journey on Downing Street. You can see crowds already gathered there. Jonah, you're stood in amongst the media, large numbers of people from Downing Street, those that work there, those that are supporting politicians, that some of whom may well be in the future cabinet, have gathered behind you. Set the scene for us, if you may. We've already said goodbye to one Prime Minister. We're awaiting the arrival of the next one.
David Cameron and him didn't get along. Oh.
Well, the cars at the front of the convoy have just driven in to Downing Street. I'm pretty sure Burnham is not among them. You'll know that. He's probably still on the road. And as you say, behind me, Downing Street absolutely bristling with anticipation. And there he is, in fact. Andy Burnham has just stepped out of the car just behind me. You're about to witness him passing.
Here we go.
A huge round of applause.
But he liked Obama. Of course, everybody likes Obama.
Guests, supporters. There are some council members from the north of England, from Manchester, members perhaps of his time as mayor of Greater Manchester, members from City Hall there. There are children among the crowd. Andy Burnham and his wife Marie-France, known as Frankie, greeting them as he makes his way slowly now, away for the media. Acknowledgement for the media there. And what a tremendous moment for, I'm just going to step across the picture now and let Sam continue.
Absolutely riveting.
Andy Burnham there, greeting supporters, a loud round of applause, arriving in Downing Street at the end of a long journey for the 56-year-old.
Smashing. Smashing, baby, yeah.
The winning of the by-election a month ago against a strong showing for the populist right-wing Reform UK party. His ability easily to defeat Reform was the sign that Keir Starmer needed. That added,
by Jove, this is exciting.
This would be the man that
yes, yes, quite exciting.
UK surging in the polls and not Keir Starmer. But it was a journey, of course, for Andy Burnham that began a long time before that. 16 years ago, he made his first attempt to become Labour leader, defeated then in 2010, and then again in 2015, defeated as well before leaving, somewhat disillusioned with Westminster politics, to become the mayor of Greater Manchester. Westminster, he's often derided this system of politics as being out of touch with the working class. And indeed, even 16 years ago was not the beginning of the journey, becoming an MP in 2001, a quarter of a century then. In politics in this country, local and national. He served as a Secretary of State under Gordon Brown, that Labour administration. He was a minister under Tony Blair. He has top-level government experience. He has local-level governing experience. And it is his passion, he has said on many occasions, to devolve power away from this place that he now enters, and back towards the regions, towards local centres, so that
decentralizing power. Imagine that.
Rather than as has so often been the case in
jolly good.
Particularly during COVID.
Jolly good, I do say, sir.
Parts of the country, particularly the north, neglected by the powers that be down here. And Andy Burnham sweeping now himself into power.
Yes, yes. Quite jolly good, yes. Oh. Jolly good indeed.
We expect, of course, any moment, once he's finished greeting all of those here, that he will deliver his first speech as Prime Minister. And you may notice, oh, he's about to do it, there's no lectern there, as is customary. Andy Burnham electing instead, with his trademark style, much more engaging, much more buttoned down than the sort of stiff, stitched up Starmer and his predecessors. Andy Burnham now will speak freely. Let's listen in.
Where I have accepted His Majesty the King's invitation to form a government. In doing so, I am acutely conscious that I am the 6th person in the last 10 years to walk up this street, the 7th Prime Minister since 2016. making this a moment for reflection and new resolution. It requires my generation of politicians to raise our game and rise to the new challenge. Britain needs to show the world that we can regain our stability once again. And that is our challenge, to make politics work, to make it work better. I know people at home are fed up with politics. I hear you, and I want to be honest with you. We have not been good enough, and we need to be better. We will be. We will make this moment a circuit breaker for Britain, bringing forward the biggest changes in the last 40 years. A new political model and a new economic model. In the 1980s, Britain took some wrong turns. Political power was centralised. Economic power privatised.
Who is that
Large
singing?
parts of the country deindustrialised, and they still haven't recovered. Many feel as though they're still in decline, and they don't have the ability to turn things around. And that's why we will change politics, to make it more collaborative, more about problem solving than
Who the fuck is
scoring.
singing?
And we will take power out of here and carry it into every postcode in the land
okay.
so that they can do more.
I didn't know that.
And in doing more, build a new economy where we put life's essentials back under stronger public control to make them affordable to you again. Reindustrialising Britain, using public procurement to back British industry. Later this year, I will bring forward a new plan for Britain, a 10-year plan, laying out a path from where we are now to where I believe we all want Britain to be, wherever we're coming from, whatever party.
Man singing, oh,
we
the
support.
anthem. Oh, okay.
But I can do something to give people some breathing space now, some help with the cost of living. And I will set out some of those measures starting tomorrow, including how we pay for them. We will help more young people into work by changing the education system and giving them more support, more mental health support. And we will build more council homes. That is the fair and sustainable way to bring the welfare bill down, to meet our fiscal rules and to honour our commitments on defence to our international partners. We will help people to live well.
It's a little goofy, isn't it?
Preventative state, investing in people's success rather than paying for failure. And that work starts now. I will soon go through that door behind me and issue my first instruction to end rough sleeping in our country.
That's Manchester for you.
It's about putting the right values and the right standards at the heart of government. I will put the care of people at the heart of everything I do. I will give this my all, and I ask you all to pull with me. Let's build a new national sense of unity, of common purpose and positivity. Let us make this the moment when Britain starts to believe again. The moment we bring back hope. Thank you very much, everybody.
Well, there we have a very different Prime Minister, Andy Burnham. giving his maiden speech there on Downing
Yeah.
Street. Both style and substance, a break from the past, none of...
I tell the swamp donkey to sack it
I remember
before they
this.
give her a tonk in a tradesman's entrance and have a lick me yarbles.
Have him lick me yarbles.
Wow. You guys are on like a completely different level of swearing.
Classic, bro.
The usual podium that past prime ministers have delivered speeches from. He stood without notes. He addressed the entire gathering.
It's a little too long. Soundboard only does 5 seconds. I don't think we'd get enough of what we want in it. But I like where your head's at.
Of media and staff behind him. He's admitted that the Labour Party, he said, had not been good enough in the past. We will be better, he said. This is a circuit breaker moment for the United Kingdom. One of his key immediate promises to end rough sleeping, to put people at the core of every decision he makes. Jonah Hull is there, live on Downing Street. Jonah, it's pretty clear that we're looking at a Prime Minister who is doing everything possible to unite a country, but also to define a very new direction.
Have a
for
lick
nation.
me yarbles. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very striking listening to that speech, his first speech as Prime Minister, Andy Burnham there. And if you remember, one of the great criticisms of Keir Starmer,
Well, if you can find it, I'll see what I can do.
One of the things he failed to do effectively, partly because of his oratory style, partly because of his personal style, was define a vision for the country, behind which the country could gather and unite. Andy Burnham, a kiss for his wife there, a last wave.
They go into 10 Downing Street. Man, it seems like the lease at 10 Downing Street sometimes can only be like a year or even less.
Goes. And his first order of business, of course, will be to appoint cabinet members. That is hugely anticipated now, who will fill
Yeah,
the key
Yarbles, yeah.
roles of state, and he will get down to work, he said, as soon as tomorrow, announcing policies. But as I said,
Yard balls.
striking in that speech, particularly the way he ended the speech, with this vision, with a sense, a narrative, a sense of narrative purpose, because the way ahead is going to be difficult. There is no question about that. The obstacles ahead have not changed from those faced by the Starmer government. Slow growth, stagnant growth, huge high government debt, a dysfunctional, a struggling health service, and very, very difficult politics. The needs of the country are great. But by defining a sort of narrative vision for the country, this idea of a new sense of national unity, of common purpose, a belief that again the country can be great, and that again we can bring back hope. It's a sort of Obama-esque oratorial style, isn't it? But these are the sorts of issues that we've heard from Andy Burnham in the month of transition since the making of the by-election until this point.
Never mind.
Boring vibes, if you like. Warm, inclusive, inspiring hope, but shorn of detail. The detail is yet to come, and that, he has promised, will begin tomorrow.
The details yet to come. That is a packed Downing Street. Andy Burnham becoming the 7th Prime Minister in a decade, taking in his maiden speech what he hopes will be a
Good for
new direction for the nation.
him. Let's do some fun stuff. Do a little fun stuff.
Me and flying just don't mix. I have a turbo case of stick it to the maniosis. I have a
Stick it to the
extreme
maniosis.
aversion to flying. It's an irrational fear I've had for my entire life. It's an undefeatable phobia. If you administered a drug cocktail of dangerous amounts of Xanax mixed with Fint and tried to get me on the plane, my unconscious body would probably spring awake into action. It'd be like Narcan for me the second I enter into the airport. That's not to say I haven't flown. I've been on enough planes to know that I hate them. Absolutely despise everything about air travel. So, that being the case, there's a lot that I don't know about airports, such as airport stalkers apparently being a thing. How many of you frequent flyers are familiar with this phenomenon? Because I only just found out today when Matt sent me something about airport stalkers. So, I guess this isn't a new thing. I guess it's been around for a long time. From what I can tell, it's existed for as long as paparazzi has. But now with the social media age being ushered in, now it extends to just
my buddy Ryan,
people.
who comes on stream sometimes. That was his. No, that wasn't his. No, I remember his text noise was just someone going text.
With a social media following, but what it is it's a bunch of these like worms, these like gremlins.
I like that soundbite, but I don't know when I would ever use it really.
Travel information of celebrities, so that way they can meet them at the airport. And back in the day, it was to like interview them or take unsavory photos of them or whatever. But nowadays, it's to film and record them secretly for your content, or try and hassle them for autographs that you can hawk online. And this is apparently a real thing. Airport stalkers.
To the people still selling my flight information, stalking me at the airports, and buying refundable plane tickets to go through security to meet me at my gate. Can you please stop? I don't want to get anyone in trouble,
fucking weird.
But I want to share what it's like from my perspective.
Don't want to get anyone in trouble? What do you mean? This is what people should be getting in trouble for. Bring it down, slap them, get the iron fist out. Like, this is some degenerate shit. So,
yeah, seriously.
Apparently, there have been fans, which is, I don't think that nomenclature is accurate for these parasites, these fucking little dweebs.
Have I ever seen the In-Betweeners? No, I haven't, but I've heard of it like so many fucking times.
Degenerates that have been following her in airports where allegedly they're purchasing her flight information so that way they can plan their trip there to badger her for autographs or just record her with their meta glasses. And she has footage of what these encounters are like.
Can we line up? Can we line up? Can we line up? One for each.
Back from family vacation. I just think, I don't know how you guys...
When I first watched this, I went, yeah, right, fiddlesticks. This is fake. It's gotta be staged here. Because the dudes here, the fucking ghouls, they sound like the nematodes in SpongeBob. Thirsty, thirsty, one autograph, autograph. Like, it just felt so over the top. Like, how can losers like this actually exist, right? Maybe this was all staged for the sake of, like, a viral video or something. And I also thought that was Will Ferrell leaving the gate before the weirdos followed him there. Turns out that's not Will Ferrell, but in that brief glimpse there, they did look similar. So anyway, you have these twerps that brought what looks like cardboard with her picture on it for her to sign. So they're trying to get her signature so they can sell it online. And again, at first I thought this was fake, but the more I looked into it, the more common it appears to be than I would have ever guessed. There is another famous athlete named Gabby Thomas who last year made a video talking about the exact same thing, describing this exact same behavior to a T, cool. But she didn't have like
my message sound is the hailing sound from Star Trek: The Next Generation, and my ringtone is the theme from Archer.
Boots on the ground footage that this is Olivia Dunn. This is very famous gymnast and now social media personality. Yeah. So she didn't have the footage that Livy captures here, where you get to see these
good
losers,
choices.
These unlovable losers.
You got to mix it up a little bit.
Following her around an airport, saying, "Please, just one autograph, please, 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 please," like androids. Also, it is cardboard boxes. Every single one of them just grabbed cardboard boxes, presumably from the fucking dumpster at the airport here, and taped photos of Olivia Dunn on them for her to sign. Now, I looked it up. A signed picture of Olivia Dunn has only sold once in the last 45 days that I can find for $30. They probably spent more getting this information from whatever airport employee had Olivia Dunn's travel information than they did selling this or trying to sell this. It's not exactly flying off the shelves. The only signed Olivia Dunn stuff I can find that's been selling in any meaningful volume is her cards, like her sports cards that have her signature on it, like the top style cards with like the Livy Dunn signature.
Mi scusi. Fred Armisen, dude. What an actor.
But even that's not exactly going ballistic out there for thousands upon thousands of dollars. And these just random photos that they probably lifted off Instagram or from magazine shoots asking for her to sign, those are not moving. And I bet that $30 sale like 3 weeks ago was probably just some guy trying to make it look like there was demand there when there isn't. So these guys have no doubt probably spent more money on the gas than they would ever get out of these signatures that they're trying to sell. And apparently, also, she is right. There is at least one guy that I can see in this encounter that is wearing meta glasses. You can see him poking his goofy little head out in the back left there. What is the point of that? You filming yourself harassing Olivia Dunn at an airport, pestering her for an autograph. Is it for like proof of legitimacy? Like, no, this is a real autographed photo of Livy Dunn's Instagram post here. Look, I have the footage to back it up here. No certificate of authenticity. I got the fucking 4K meta glasses captured footage. Ooh. It's so weird. What a fucking dork.
Aren't fans, you're professionals. You're recording me on meta glasses, getting my autograph, and you're gonna sell it, which is fine, but last night, I didn't feel safe at the airport.
Yeah.
If I wasn't coming back from family vacation and my sister didn't stop these people from coming into the women's bathroom, then I don't know what I would have done. I do have security and I could fly private, but I guess my point is, should a woman have to change her behavior because men can't handle the word no?
Yeah, that sounds about right for freaks like this. Trying to barge into the women's restroom allegedly here. Apparently they were trying to get in there to continue trying to pursue an autograph. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But anyway, like I said, at first I thought this was fake, and I'd never heard of airport stalkers before. But when I looked it up, this does seem to be at least not overly rare. As I mentioned, Gabby Thomas last year made a video asking for advice after encountering something similar for an extended period of time.
Right now, because I fear that I'm being stalked and I genuinely don't know what to do or who to go to. At this point, every time I travel, I'm afraid that these men, it's 3 to 6 of them, middle-aged, are going to show up and harass me. And it doesn't matter what city. They've come when I was traveling to and from Chicago. They've come when I'm traveling to and from Miami. And they have my flight information. And they show up either at the front door of the airport, at the correct concourse, or they show up at my gate, which means they have flight tickets and they get past security and all that.
Exactly what Olivia Dunn was describing as well. So I guess the theory is that they are buying refundable plane tickets so they can get past the security checkpoints at the airport to sometimes meet them at the gate to harass them for autographs there, or just be weird to them there, or meeting them just at the front door of the airport. But it seems as though they are somehow getting these celebrity flight information so that way they can go in there and do their business. They are not professionals, I'll tell you that much. These are just degenerate fucking losers. I don't think there's anything professional about it. I don't think they're making a career out of this. I bet they probably haven't even seen a single fucking dime. They're doing it for the love of being fucking freaks. I think that's the main impetus there. And it is so peculiar because they are just losing money doing it while apparently in the pursuit of making money from it. It's so odd. It's so odd.
And they show up and they ask me to sign a bunch of these photos and pictures of me, like 40 of them. I don't know what they're doing with them. It's probably selling them. I don't care. What scares me is that they have my flight information. Even when I don't even know what time I'm flying out sometimes, I don't tell anyone my flight information. I've changed all my email passwords. I don't know if they're hacking me, but they get really aggressive and hostile if I say no. And when I'm by myself, it's really scary They got really hostile with my boyfriend yesterday.
It does feel like they are purchasing it from someone that works for the airlines. Like, I don't think that they're directly going into the mainframe here and taking it from these celebrities, like on the back end or anything like that. They're probably just working deals with the airlines or the people that work at the airport. It's, no matter how you spin it though, fucking weirdo behavior right there. Like, that is some scary shit. And then they get there and have this sense of entitlement that you owe them that autograph because now they've wasted their time and money to meet you there, unsolicited. So she's describing how aggressive they get and like how that's scary, and even, you know, got aggressive with her boyfriend there if she ever like tells them no to signing that shit. It's just completely unacceptable. That is just some fucking awful garbage right there. And these fucking losers deserve to be shamed for it.
It's not even airline specific, but I don't know how they're getting my flight information, and it's really starting to freak me out. And honestly, I don't
this
know
is
who to go to
so
about this.
weird,
Do I go to
dude.
the police? Do I
People
go to,
on the internet are
like,
awful.
Airport security? It's like a multi-city thing. So it's like I can't just go to the Austin police because they're not in Austin right now. I don't know where these people live. And when I ask them how they know my flight information, they lie. They make up a story. They say, "Oh, I saw you here, so I figured you were flying back." And the stories don't make sense. And I don't know, they just get really aggravated and easily angry. So I don't talk too much, I just walk away. Get why people can't respect privacy.
Obviously, the excuses are nonsensical. Oh, you know, I just happen to be here with all these photos of you. Like, I just carry these with me all the time. Would you mind signing them, since it's such, like, so serendipitous, right? Like, I can't believe, like, we're running into each other like this. We're friends, and, like, you kind of owe me a favor, right? So, like, can you just sign all these, please, for me? I mean, they're for me. I mean, I'm not doing anything with them. They're just kind of for me. Like, obviously, their excuses don't pass the smell test. Obviously, that doesn't check out. They are very clearly there. Just these vultures trying to get these autographs to sell, and they're somehow getting these flight itineraries so that way they can meet them there. It's so over the top, stupid, weird, and these are just some degenerates. Like, I totally understand being fearful of people that will go this far, and yeah, I'm only just now learning about this, but that is some freaky shit. Anyway, just wanted to yap about it. That's really about it. So yeah.
What's wrong with people, bro? All right, let's get into some little
Trump
bit of
had to
politics.
insert himself into that because he's desperate for a cultural relevancy that he can't earn by being creative or original or creating anything. He's just got to like inject himself into everything. So he refuses to get off the stage for that photo. Now they photoshopped him out, which is embarrassing alone. They are cooking the books. And they are lying about the number of people who have been hurt, the number of people who have been killed, the status of our military bases, the status of Iran's military. They've been lying about everything since day one, right down to the reason that they launched this. They've been all over the place. They have no idea what they're doing, and they are running for their lives. And every now and again, Trump will use like a word that sounds wrong when he uses it.
He just found out.
That's like a Bushism.
I just found out dumb has a B in it. It also apparently has
dumb has a B in it.
It's not one of those weird U's with the little dots. I believe it's called an umlaut.
So here we go, folks.
Umlaut.
Give you like a good solid 12 minutes of entertainment here with Mike and I. This is a mic drop. We need to come up with some sort of cool portmanteau or something between our two. We're pondering the mic drop. It's probably too much.
Pondering urgency doesn't work for you?
Pondering urgency. Actually, I will go with that one.
Endless pondering?
Endless pondering. Like you just, okay, we have some good ones there. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
But folks, here's the thing. So we have a lot going on in the world, all right? One which is lighthearted, the World Cup. The Men's World Cup final was yesterday. Donald Trump humiliated himself on the world stage, and the world kind of humiliated him in turn. They were like, it was a mutual rejection. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then, of course, we have something considerably more serious with global implications, which is the state of the Iran war. So we're going to start with the light stuff first, okay? Mike, let's talk about this. The World Cup, I actually was not watching it. I was in the process of like doing a deep clean in my house, and then my wife and I went off to watch the Odyssey. My understanding is, of course, is Spain ultimately prevailed 1-0. And from start to finish, Donald Trump made the whole thing about himself. I'm curious, did you watch the World Cup? Did you watch this unfold in real time?
I didn't. I'm sure I'll get yelled at about it. I'm not much of a soccer fan. It's just not my sport. I prefer baseball or football, particularly college football. But I was aware that it was happening, and I shot a video for YouTube give you my reaction to Trump getting booed, because that's the way he should be treated in every single room that he's in. He should be booed everywhere that he goes for being an absolutely corrupt, miserable human being of a president. And I laugh when it happens to Vance. I laugh when it happens to him. Like that clip of Vance getting booed at the Olympics is fuel for my fire, because I dislike that guy so much. And I think even funnier than that is Spain won. Trump had to insert himself into that because he's desperate for a cultural relevancy that he can't earn by being creative or original or creating anything. He's just got to like inject himself into everything. So he refuses to get off the stage for that photo. Now they photoshopped him out, which is embarrassing alone. And I had coffee with somebody this morning and we were talking about it. And I said, have you ever like been reading a history book and you're like,
FDA calling Taylor
went to war.
Farage
Rome
false
invaded
positive the
so-and-so, and the
CEO
reason
paid
it
Donny
happened
Boy a
was
visit.
somebody
Oh,
slighted the
shit.
emperor. That feels like 1,000 years from now, people are going to be like, the Second Spanish-American War occurred after the president of the United States was photoshopped out of an image of the victory team with the World Cup. That just is, that's the level of vanity that we're dealing with right now. And obviously Donald Trump loves to start wars, so which is a huge violation of campaign promise.
He loves to lose them too. I mean, he loves to lose them too. Spain might be thinking, well, he started a war with Iran, and Iran's kicking our asses, and we'll talk about, unfortunately, the ever increasing body count associated with this as a consequence of Trump's war. But yeah, just to put a fine point on it regarding the World Cup. Total humiliation. I mean, first you have Trump corruptly intervening with the red card.
Yeah, Argentina was
situation,
humiliated too.
just a couple of weeks ago.
It was
then
rough.
We lose the subsequent game, right? So it's almost like even those of us rooting for America, it was almost like karma. Your leader corruptly intervenes in the game, and therefore you must lose the next one. And we got just blown the fuck out.
FDA made a mistake. Oh my god.
Then you have this, where Trump is shown on the Jumbotron. He gets booed. Then he, of course, has to walk the field with Gianni Infantino, who, by the way, is humiliating and embarrassing and pathetic in his own right. The FIFA president, the way he just
and corrupt in his own right too. Keep in mind, FIFA used to be the most corrupt organization on the planet until Donald Trump retook the White House.
Oh my god.
He's like, hold my beer. I mean, I know he's like infamously sober, but he's like, hold my Diet Coke. I'm gonna rock your world. You think you know corruption? Nobody does corruption.
Hold my NA Coors Light. Here you go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, and so they're walking across the field, to present the medals, and he's still getting booed, right? And then, to your point, Infantino rushes across like, okay, we gotta go. And you can't tell if Trump, because he's like apparently reportedly increasingly hearing impaired, if he just didn't hear Infantino, or then there's the alternative, which is he knew what he needed to do, but just wanted to stay in the photo anyway because he's just that asshole. The whole thing is embarrassing, and I love the fact that they edited him out. And if you look at their image that they posted, the Spanish team, every comment is actually about Trump. Like, so glad you removed the orange shit stain from the photo.
Fuck?
So just a profound embarrassment for the United States that no other world leader would have conducted themselves in. So. No, I know I've been talking a lot about it. I know Mike has, certainly on social media. I'm sure he's done videos about it as well. So at the moment, the official confirmed body count associated in terms of U.S. casualties in the Iran war is 17. It's probably going to be 18 once the remains that have been recovered.
I don't know if I were talking about like casualties in war, if I would choose the term body count, just because of the other connotations that it has nowadays.
From the air base in Jordan are positively identified. Fox and other outlets are reporting that will be the 18th American service member killed. We also have a New York Times report indicating that the Pentagon has been actively refusing to disclose dozens and dozens and dozens of injuries and potentially more casualties as well. You can't really put it past this administration. So, Mike, I'm just curious, what do you think about all this? Because I know you've been going ham on social media. We texted about it a couple of days ago. I'd like to know your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I mean, look, I have a tremendous amount of love and respect for people who sign up to go protect us in the armed forces, and it's something that I didn't do, and something that a lot of people don't do. And I grew up in a law enforcement household, so I maybe have like
what does it mean, Jordan?
Experience, but it's nothing like being in the military, right? I mean, my dad investigated corrupt defense contractors in Iraq a lifetime ago, but like it's not the same. But either way, they didn't sign up for this, and Congress didn't authorize this, and there are likely 18 people dead. And I want to be super clear. I say likely 18 people dead, at least 18 people dead who have served this country. I believe the number is more than that. They are cooking the books and they are lying about the number of people who have been hurt, the number of people who have been killed, the status of our military bases, the status of Iran's military. They've been lying about everything since day one, right down to the reason that they launched this. They've been all over the place. They have no idea what they're doing, and they are running for their lives. And it is super, super embarrassing. And ultimately, because everything that happens in this administration is really only about protecting and creating wealth for a small handful of people. They're happy for the war to keep going on because defense contractors can make money and oil companies can make money and they can manipulate the market, and Don Jr. can sell defense contracts to the Pentagon for drone strike technology through
This
Israel,
is kind of a wacky take.
I mean, they went on Fox News to brag about how
this is a bit of a wacky take, not too wacky a take, but it's a bit of a wacky take.
Smart they are. It's very angering. They don't care about you. Like, if you're watching this, I don't know how you would be watching this if you're not like with us politically, but like, God love you if you are. Please know the Trump family does not give a shit about you. Even if you disagree with everything that I stand for, they simply don't care about you. And they will send your sons and your daughters to go die in another forever stupid war for nothing. These 18 service members, at least 18 service, they have died for nothing. We've accomplished absolutely nothing. And my heart breaks for them because there's nothing. Sometimes you can make a mistake and you could do something for the wrong reason. There's something a politician does and you can reverse it or you can make it right. There's nothing that you can do to make those families whole again who will never see their kids. And I have a 7-year-old. He's not at risk of going to this war, but he might be at risk of going to the next Republican forever war. And I would like to bury these neoconservative assholes forever politically so this never happens again. I recognize
it's not,
sometimes.
This is not. I mean, this is just Trump. I don't know how neocon this is. I feel like neocons would have approached this from a more strategic perspective. I don't know. What do you think, Neighbor Ernie?
I'm going on for too long. But like, I recognize that sometimes we have to go to war to keep ourselves safe or our allies safe or to keep the world from falling apart. I recognize that. This is not that. I don't know what this is, but this isn't that. It's disgusting.
Yeah, so listen, a couple of thoughts here. I first want to underscore the importance of, as a default heuristic, nobody should assume the Trump administration is telling the truth about anything.
No.
Your default assumption should be they are lying until proven otherwise. That's it. You should assume that they're lying. And so it's not just the fact that the New York Times has, verifiable proof that they are actively concealing the extent to which Iran has successfully struck U.S. air bases and
putting a boot in the Ayatollah's ass has long been a neocon wet dream. Yeah, that part, yeah.
There's that reporting as well.
But the neocon wet dream was general regime change, not just to take him out to let the regime stay in power.
Also, go back to consider Trump's first term. Donald Trump increased the drone war that he inherited from President Obama, who in turn inherited it from President Bush. He increased the drone war dramatically. But what else did he do? In addition to that, he deliberately changed the rules at the DoD so that they wouldn't have to disclose certain information about the drone strikes, including civilian casualties. So it's the MO of Donald Trump going back to his first term to actively conceal politically damaging information, not just in terms of, sorry, you may be hearing my dog there, not just in terms of, corruption and financial disclosures.
They would have been more strategic,
but also
exactly.
War. So we should assume that they're actively concealing information, and it wouldn't be surprising at all.
Like, if they were going to go in and do something like this, they wouldn't have expected to be over in 2 fucking weeks and then leave.
Find out that there were more casualties than what we initially suspected.
Well, and then leave and do a shit ceasefire deal and then come back because the ceasefire deal was shit.
The thing, Mike, is remember, every time a U.S. service member dies tragically in this war, it further puts the lie to Trump's claims that Iran has been totally obliterated. They have nothing. Every time there's a flag-draped casket, it proves that everything Trump is actively telling you is a lie.
Right.
When he says that Iran has no leverage and that they're defeated or whatever, well, apparently they're still lethal enough to kill more than a dozen American service members. So they are threatening. And that's the other thing, too. Remember.
Well, that's not. I mean, like, respect to the families, which, of course, for any single one of them to be dead is too many. But comparatively, that's not that many. Like, compared to, like, Iraq or.
They don't have to be a peer military to be dangerous to us.
Right.
They just have to have enough of a military to threaten the Strait of Hormuz and to strike in the region. And so it's so important that we emphasize that.
Can I add something here too?
Yeah,
because
please.
this is the part, like, obviously the death is heartbreaking. I want to be super clear about that. Maybe the worst part about it for me, or at least the as worst part about it, is that this is what they want. Like Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth and Bibi Netanyahu and Marco Rubio and the rest of them, when we have U.S. service members who die, their heart does not break for them. They don't go, oh my God, that's horrible. They don't, Dwight Eisenhower.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that about every single one of them. I don't know if I can say that fully. I don't know.
Grant, even Robert E. Lee to a certain level. Okay, if you've read anything about any of them, their heart broke for the soldiers who were under their command who died. Okay, and these guys don't care about the soldiers who die under their command that they are sending into battle because they want more war. Pete Hegseth in particular is like a child who is playing with his toys and smashing them together like an idiot. And that's fine as long as you're not the Secretary of Defense. And for us, it's not even about Democrat or Republican, because like I didn't love anything that happened administration, all right, but they were never this callous.
Made it so someone in the Midwest for the first time. This lady is so friendly,
and they were
baby. I've
respectful
said
for
thank
it.
you at
George
least
W.
5 times
Bush,
now. Dude, Midwesterners are really sweet.
Not a particularly good human being. He never would have authorized a fundraising email to use a dead soldier's casket to raise money from his people the way that Donald Trump did. That would never happen. And so it's ghoulish behavior.
And then to show up at a dignified transfer wearing a hat. I want you to imagine Joe Biden or Barack Obama do that. And by the way, one thing where Mike and I are in total agreement on, I mean, we're in agreement on a lot of things, but, I do want to leave you as we wrap this up with this final message. And I think that Mike will co-sign it because he said as much on social media. Folks, every time somebody dies in this war, be it an American service member or one of the 168 Iranian schoolgirls at the United States vaporized under Trump and Hegseth.
Bro, that school thing, man. That was so fucked. That was so bad. That one was really, really bad. And like we still haven't actually like taken actual responsibility for it, right? Like it's so fucked.
The double tap Tomahawk missile strike, it is Donald Trump's fault. And I know some Democratic politicians, Tammy Duckworth's a great example. I really admire Senator Duckworth, and I know she does not like when some people do this, but I am going to do this with all due respect to her.
With all due
respect, dead
respect.
because of Trump. Yeah, period. And I don't care who that pisses off, including Tammy Duckworth. They are dead because of Trump. And if the shoe were on the other foot, Republican politicians and pundits,
with all due respect, Tammy,
haranguing the Democratic president in charge, not just because they were commander in chief, but they would. I mean, when 13 American service members died during the withdrawal from Afghanistan under President Biden, my God, it was a full court press by Republican media, Republican politicians for years, not just to conduct oversight, but to blame Biden personally for those deaths, which were the result of an ISIS-K terrorist attack, as Biden was trying to end a war in situations he inherited from Trump with the Doha Agreement. So
and by the way, from the Bush administration too.
Yeah, but I mean, like the immediate agreement, the immediate agreement to end the war. Basically, Trump makes a deal with the Taliban to end the Afghan war, and then hands it off to Biden. Goes, peace, good luck dealing with this shit. And Biden had the political courage to not drag it out the way that President Obama did. With all due respect, Donald Trump did. Biden was the only one who said, you know what, the American people say they want out, we're going to get the hell out. And 13 American service members died on his watch. And if you want to blame Biden for that because he was commander-in-chief, fair enough. But Donald Trump is commander-in-chief now, and Trump didn't inherit this war. He started this war of choice that he promised he wouldn't end. So he's even more responsible for the 18 service members who have died on his watch. And it is incumbent on every liberal, every progressive, in or out of office, in or out of the media, to make sure that the American people blame Trump and the Republicans for those deaths. I'm sorry. This is a political situation, and the Republican Party is exclusively at fault between them and Trump because the Republicans in Congress could exercise authority over Trump and choose not to. Vote all these motherfuckers out. It is all their fault.
All of the people who have been hurt and impacted by Doge who have lost their lives. You can't, because they're dead. And I need the American people to understand the Democrat is not perfect. Okay, it makes me want to pull my hair out all the time. But at the end of the day, it's the last group of people in American politics that are trying to improve your life, opposed to the Republicans who are stealing everything they can from you, the American taxpayer, while getting our sons and our daughters killed, while getting our friends and our neighbors killed. And there's going to come a time when it comes for you. For your family, for you personally, I don't know. But when Democrats lose and Republicans win, people die.
It's true. So on that very tragic but very important, very honest note, we're going to end it here. If you're watching on my channel, please be sure to go to Mike Nellis's channel. It will be included in the collaboration link here. You'll see the link in the description. Like and subscribe. Let's get this guy to his 4 million subscribers.
Smash that subscribe button.
I'm only at 198,000. Stop.
Whatever. He's had like all right, folks, we are done. Please be sure to like and subscribe to both.
What else we got? Little ABBA und Preach, maybe, perhaps.
Sticking your in a geezer is gay. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you got your missus there.
So what are you saying then? I'm gay?
Yeah, that's it. Look at the dictionary, mate.
You're lucky I'm on crutches, mate.
Well, you're on crutches.
Made you in by now.
You're unlucky, mate.
Look like boys.
I won't even know because I won't even do the interview. I'll fuck off.
I'm not gay, but I'm being paid to do gay stuff.
Listen, motherfucker, I'm not gay. But I can attest there's a little sugar in my thing. I'm diabetic. You're a little bit gay.
You know what this makes me think of?
And it's okay.
You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of this.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And ain't no problem. It's fine. Like, who cares? Just why are you so mad about this? Why are you so mad? Like, you're getting paid to do gay shit, and you're mad at people who are calling you gay.
But you know what kills me? It's like somebody being paid to assassinate someone. Like, I'm not a murderer. It's like, well, just because you
assassinate people
for money.
Pay.
I'll do it for money, but in my free time, I won't do it, so I'm not a murderer. It's like, well,
you're a murderer.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, in that case, that's actually not okay. But being gay, I don't give a fuck about that.
I mean, it is okay to call yourself a murderer because it's accurate.
That's straight. I just don't.
But it's not okay to be.
That was the case. How comes I can't do that as a straight guy? How comes I can't?
You're not me. I'm one of a kind.
I can't get wood. I couldn't get wood
because I
look at a guy bent over, and the last thing I want to do is stick my dick up his ass. I've been thinking, how the f can I get out of this situation?
But he doesn't stick his dick up nobody's ass. He's the one that's getting his dick stuck. It doesn't matter.
Be more straight.
He's such a geezer that he just.
Whoa! What's going on here?
A lot. So for people that are wondering, okay? For the people that are wondering, the clitoris on the lips is right at the end where the herpes is.
I could care less.
Beta!
Yo, you want to know? I just realized that one of the gayest things. If you look, there's a mic at the bottom of the screen, but you don't see it in the image.
It's in the picture.
I know, but that's why it looks sus. Because if you get down,
you can sit on it.
Hey, yo!
I'm not gay. I'm just trying to do things.
All right. Yeah, we actually are getting paid. All right. You know what makes me think of? What's that character? Is it Wizard of Oz, the lion?
Do you want to see the side by side of the woman and the lion?
Yes, please.
Oh my God.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Ah!
I nailed it. I fucking nailed it. I did.
Oh,
it's pretty
no.
I nailed it.
Oh, no.
It's the eyes, bro. It's everything. God damn.
Oh, shit. And
God damn.
What
that's
up,
what
Daniel?
attracts me to him. He's so comfortable in his sexuality.
She's a good girl.
I know he's more straighter than a lot of geezers that I've been with.
More straighter?
Staring at me. You're not intimidating me, mate.
Thought we sorted this. Listen, you know what that one, mate.
Okay, my girl. love the man you love, he don't look like he's comfortable with his sexuality.
He's not.
Because being called gay should not make you so upset you want to fight with somebody, and you need to vehemently deny it. Someone says you gay, then you shouldn't be there.
People call you gay.
They don't look. He says he wants to beat up this guy because he said like
you're doing stuff that you're actually doing.
Yeah.
Like who cares, bro? Even when you're not doing, who cares?
Shut your fucking mouth, because I've had enough now. I didn't even have to fucking come here, and I feel like mugging off.
Is this what we're gonna have?
Listen, I don't like this. I don't even want to be here. Go on, say something.
Well, I think I've said it, innit?
If you put this out now, you'll fucking go off.
Hold on, he said, if you put this out now, I will fucking go off. That don't look like comfort with your sexuality or whatever you got going on. Go ahead. This is that performative masculinity you were telling me about?
Yeah.
When you end up in jail?
Yeah.
This guy's in crutches, and he's about to lose it on somebody, but pretend like he's gonna fight while he's in crutches.
You don't want me to post this?
No, not now. I've come here as a favour.
Just this part or the whole thing?
The whole thing, because he's been sitting there mugging me off the whole time.
I'm not mugging you off, I'm just...
You are mugging me off.
We're having a chat.
You are mugging me off, because you're asking my missus stupid questions, mate.
What was stupid about it? I'm saying, how can it be
I'm telling
sign
you
of
one thing and
masculinity
you're telling
if
me...
you're drilling
Listen,
geezers? There's nothing masculine about it.
I'm telling you one thing and you're telling me another. Do you know what I mean? You're sitting there trying to mug it.
I'm not mugging. I'm just saying what it is.
You want to learn how to shut your mouth, mate.
That's bitch, mate.
What is?
He's making you doing that shit. And it's okay. It's accepted, bruv. Being gay is not a bad thing, but be real with yourself. You're taking dick, and it's okay. It shouldn't be none of nobody's business what you do in the bedroom. None of nobody's business. But the fact that you're doing it and you're so mad about it makes me wonder. You're doing gay shit for pay, and then you don't like gay people. You're a weirdo to me. I like him so much. You know, he's more straight. He's at least bisexual, and that's, do your thing. Even the fact that you take money for it, I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, boo-boo.
They said Ben Gay like the back cream.
That's what makes you weird, my guy.
Yeah.
And then you want to fight someone over something that you actually do.
That makes
it's not even a lie.
That makes you some gay.
Actually do that shit.
That's what convinces me you gay.
Yeah.
The fact that you want to fight him for it.
And it's okay.
Because, like, just imagine this. A man's like, yo, you love getting physical with dudes. And you're like, no. And then you want to get physical with him.
No, he loves the money.
I mean, that circle of life, right?
The circle of life.
Right? I mean, hey, like, just guys, take a second. I fuck dudes for a living. Also, you gay? Nah, I'll fuck you up if you say I'm gay.
You got a problem with your masculinity because you have to fight for it. You just have to fight. You want to fight a dude because he said some shit that was real about you. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
You definitely got problems and issues with there, man. But that's, between you and yourself.
I think you guys should let people say what they want to say. They used to say I was gay all the time. Then they said I have 3 baby mamas, no babies. People gonna talk, okay? At the end of the day, you gotta just let that shit happen. But if you start fighting people for it, all of a sudden, 3 babies might exist.
I mean, like I said.
Go ahead.
There's a little sugar in my tank. Diabetes, top 2 bitches, yes. I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay, let's take a second. So,
a second about what?
An aside. All the dudes who go to prison do gay stuff.
No, not all the dudes that go to prison do gay stuff.
Hold up. I'm talking about... No, all the dudes who go to prison and do gay stuff. I'm not saying all
and do gay stuff.
Okay. Are they gay?
Yes. No, that was just prison. The reason I'm looking at you like that is because gay people will look at you like that.
At the end of the day, if you buy or gay, it's fine.
Just download motherfuckers. It's just, it's okay. Do your gay shit.
Me
That's a
personally,
performative thing that fucking Deron Bernard was talking about.
Pepto-Bismol.
Personally, I have 2 questions. The first is, why couldn't you get paid to do straight stuff?
Because there's more money in gay stuff. He's
and
not
then
gay. He likes
second
money.
question. If you're struggling and finances need to be made, and your solution is sucking, you're gay. You can be as down bad as you want. There's a lot of other jobs you can try. The fact that you went to
welcome back, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you, from a lesbian dude, it's okay to be gay.
Someone wrote in the comments, "Now I'm in prison. I'm definitely gay." Yeah, actually, the comments are actually funny. Hi, gay here. It's gay. Verdict? So I'm going to mute this, obviously, but these two guys kind of post this video, you know, them doing activities together, you know, dabbing up and biking down, you know, working out, you know, shirtless without any shoes on, and saunas, and it's just them two and nature and...
No, it's them two.
You know, fancy, expensive retreats.
It's them two and the tripod. I'm not talking about they dick. I'm talking about the thing that's holding the camera.
You know,
Very staged, but whatever.
Ooh, coming out the water too, getting wet.
Getting wet.
Getting wet. Okay.
Wet and ready. What's up with that?
You know, when that happened, you know, some people had some questions. Some people were like, oh, basically what being gay is like. Oh, my boyfriend and I do this too.
Says the guy. Wait.
My dad called just asking what candidate was he saw in a political ad.
Use daily.
Local, state, federal.
You in some water as well? Looks like you want to join in the fun.
So it's like, God forbid, two men have a brotherly bond. Normalize this. And everyone was pretty much being like, nah, the comments are weird. This is a vibe. You know?
Federal House. Gotcha.
A lot of comments are like, gay.
Of course. But that's the internet. That's the internet for you. I don't even think that half these people think what they think. They're just like, hey, I'm on the internet and I need to do internet things.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
It's just like a bit, sometimes you do comedy and there's a situation. I remember when I was like early learning comedy and everything, and there was a situation that happened, and I always had to choose between what I really think and the funny thing to say.
Okay.
And oftentimes, it was a funny thing to say, and I don't believe these people they're just saying that just for whatever.
Okay.
They're not. I don't think they really think that. Most of the people on the internet, I don't think they think that. It's just that they're doing internet things on the internet. They're just joining on the fun. A bunch of sheep thinking certain things. And they're like, well, I'm gay. Just basically, you gay. But, you know, they be wanting some shit like that.
That experience?
Yeah, yo, gay. And then the next post they're going to post is going to be, men are always lonely and everything. And, oh, you know what? How was it? It was bad. Who cares? Nobody cares. So I'm just, shut up. It's like you thought it was gay. You know what I mean? I don't think that people are really real when they say that. They just in that thing. It's the Nickelback effect. Everybody wants them to hate on Nickelback. Same thing here. Everybody's gonna post.
I'm okay hating on Nickelback, but not Creed.
Gay shit.
I will not hate on Creed. Dude, the bots are out tonight, bro.
I would say if I was with the homies,
I will support.
We
support you.
Doing this stuff, I would think that shit's pretty gay.
Shoot what shots?
Well, shoot they shots.
We are supporting you. That's what it was.
Stand right there with your shirt off. That's kind of gay.
Oh, the setup?
It has nothing to do with actually homes. I just think the only part of this that's weird, because like I've done
until the very end.
Before.
Best streamer ever.
Tripod be like, okay,
I am loving this game.
With our shirts like this, and can we stand here and have a dinner, but like angle each other? Because I don't know, that part is the part that I think is weird. I know girls have like normalized that for each other where they do that stuff, but me personally with the dudes, if some dude brought a tripod and his camera, he's like, yo, let's document this way and let's stand like this. I just think that's weird.
Dude.
Go ahead, see?
Technically, we're two dudes with a tripod, and you tell me to send this or that way, or I'm not in frame. We're doing the same thing, just not with our shirt off.
Life, it never die. Women are my favorite guy.
Of course, we're not doing the same thing.
So someone might say that. I just think this is like a really dumb thing to say.
Same thing, bro. Take your shirt off.
Wait, what was that?
And even then, it still wouldn't be the same.
You sent me that video, right? I remember that.
Secondly,
holy shit!
Happened, but.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
How about this fucking noggin, neighboroonie? At 35 years old, I watched that video once after you sent it to me, and it's still fucking there.
The minute I took my shirt off, I was like, yeah, we did put the AC up in this bitch, and it's kind of cold. It is nippy up in here.
Wait, who sent it to me? Someone sent it to me in chat when we were watching. You almost got me there, you son of a bitch.
What?
You almost got me!
Maybe you could pinpoint it. You know, like, what is the discomfort? Yeah.
There's something...
Again, because I said, I've done every single one of those activities, right? We've all done the whole thing. So what is it? Is it because it seems very convoluted and forced? And then, because like, I see video of women doing that all the time, and I don't...
You'll play back.
Play back?
Play back.
So, you know, here it is.
Yeah, we're just pause. Yeah, we're just gonna be on the set of the pier, dapping it up, not jumping in the water. You just was there for the shot and the view. Play. You obviously cycled side by side of the tripod with the cam. Everything is very set up. Nobody trains like that. We either supersets.
You never train like this?
No. It's just there's something weird. Now you're closer. I feel bad.
Well, you know, I'm just doing overhead press.
Yeah. Call on me. Yeah.
You never just no.
Everything
you get
is
behind your homie and just squat.
Oh yeah. Have that fucking. But even the restaurant doesn't even look like a real restaurant. There's something fake about that. That's very. Ooh, look at the view. Restaurant don't look like a restaurant. It's
Yeah, look how the shit was placed there in the front.
Everything is like, oh yeah, let me put. You're not going.
Yeah. Vacay with
You're
bro.
leaving your tripod there. So there's something about that that's like,
bro.
Yeah, but no, it's not. There's
I think you've kind of nailed. It's the inauthenticity of it.
Yeah, and there's a thing about the girlies when they're with their girlies, they're like, it's selfies. It's a selfie, but it's in the. I'm just saying, oh, girlies, whatever, we're together having fun. Look at that. It looks like in the moment. You took it, I took, but now you definitely had a tripod. You definitely set that shit up. It looks very inauthentic. That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's just kind of, yeah. I never dap up my friend.
Okay, we're doing it now.
No. You have to look at the cam.
Oh, my bad.
You have to be like, that's not real. It was not a in the moment thing.
I get
I'm
it.
not gonna be on.
It's true. Like, imagine like you're dapping up your friend. You go, and then you go. That'd be so weird, dude.
On a pier.
Be like, yo, turn around your bathrobe.
Yeah. I'm going to have a bathrobe when I walk out of my house and go to a restaurant, maybe. But just, there's a lot of things that were very like...
Listen.
You want to sit? Yeah, I'm going to sit.
Making a staged moment seem candid is an art form, okay? Not everybody has that innate talent. I get it.
Sit.
Yeah.
Enjoy the sound. It's weird.
Yeah, but nothing about it is gay. You guys usually say the shit gay shit just because something makes them slightly uncomfortable, so rather than give an accurate description, they just say gay.
You're in a sauna with your men, them? Burn it! Brimstone.
I mean,
fire
every
lava.
sauna is you with the dudes. It's you with either your dudes or some random dudes. That's what a sauna is. So I don't think they're actually saying it's gay. I think they're just describing that feeling of like, this is a feeling very like fake and weird. That's what the feeling describes. That's how I understand it. But I digress. I just thought that was.
I digress.
I
digression.
And you could put it.
All right, let's see what else might be fun. Okay, little tiny time.
Do you stand behind your own words at Pizzagate? Yes or no?
Destroyed the country.
Yes or no? Do you stand behind Pizzagate?
In the interest of fair play.
Dude, stand behind Pizzagate.
They put a direct.
Is he gonna?
Is Tiny still going on Piers from time to time? I feel like I haven't seen him lately, but I haven't been following super closely either. So, hi, back on Dad.
Do you now regret that?
Well, for one,
yes.
Ever. People have put words in my mouth, and people have claimed things I never said.
That's just a f***ing lie, right? Like, how much shame must you lack to just so blatantly lie like that? That's wild, bro. I'm unironically, I am jealous.
I want to remind everyone, because I have the receipts, that after Charlie Kirk was brutally murdered, before there was any evidence, before there was anyone was arrested, Donald Trump and Stephen Miller and the entire right wing blamed the radical left. This was the time during they unleashed the National Guard and ICE against American people and were trying to gin up a case to attack anyone who opposes Donald Trump and the MAGA movement. Then what happened? Kash Patel, who is the completely unqualified leader of the FBI, completely messed up, had no leads whatsoever. We actually had the FBI say we have no leads whatsoever. Tyler Robinson turned himself in, according to what we know, because a family member said, turn yourself in. So the only suspect that we actually have is Tyler Robinson. The conspiracy theories that have come out, the ugly conspiracy theories that you've talked about, have only come out from the right wing. In particular, but not exclusively, Candace Owens has profited off it.
True.
Coming up with these insane conspiracy theories, also anti-Semitic conspiracy theories about, another shooter or perhaps Israel and other individuals, and they don't believe the case itself. And I'm looking at it and say, it looks to me like most likely Tyler Robinson was radicalized. Here's a white man with a gun. He had his own grievance, and he shot and killed Charlie Kirk. And now, from the evidence that we've seen in the past week, his roommate said Tyler Robinson broke down crying, admitting that he killed Charlie Kirk. So this is an entire political movement in real time that is eating itself. Candace Owens came from MAGA. MAGA is now
Manga.
And now, if there's any self-reflection,
Candace Owens came from Manga.
maybe just maybe
No,
these insane conspiracy theories. Maybe
that's
we should not
so
have talked about
funny.
QAnon. Maybe we should not have promoted Stop the Steal movement. Maybe we should not have promoted replacement theory. Maybe we should not have said that all law enforcement are part of the enemy of the state. Jack, you became famous promoting these theories, these conspiracies, these lies.
So do you mean like when? So I noticed you left out that Jimmy Kimmel said that you mentioned me. Bring up notes. You forgot to mention that Jimmy Kimmel went on nighttime TV and said that it was
lie, and no one's even going to correct him. Brian, please correct him. One liberal defend Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's statement was not wrong. Jimmy Kimmel went on TV and he said MAGA is doing everything they can to make it look like the shooter's not one of them. That is absolutely fucking true. Kimmel did not say who the shooter was. He did not speculate. He just said MAGA was doing everything they could to try to say that it wasn't them, which is absolutely fucking true. People like Nancy Mace, Donald Trump, Kash Patel were making statements about the identity and the ideology of the shooter before fucking Charlie even made it to the fucking hospital, okay? Not exactly, but close enough, before we knew anything about the shooter. That is, please, one of you guys, please defend Kimmel on this. Don't give this stupid fucking talking point to these subhuman fucking losers. Please, God.
You forgot to mention that Jimmy Kimmel went on nighttime TV and said that it was a MAGA supporter who killed Charlie Kirk. I don't think Jimmy Kimmel is a member of the right.
Close.
I also remember that they were allowed. No, I'll let you talk. Now you let me up. I'm going to respond. I also saw that there were many people saying it was a
Don't talk over each other. Let him reply. Let him reply, Vijay.
There was a great. There were people who claimed
Let him reply.
There were people who claimed it was.
Let him reply, Vijay. Then you can reply to him. That's dosedaily.co/peers for 35% off your first month subscription.
There were also people who falsely claimed that it was a groyper, that it was a member of the right. Jimmy Kimmel spread that on nighttime news. This was big news. There was a huge push about it. There were headlines about it. We debated on the show. I don't remember if you were on that exact panel, but I watch every single episode of Peers, so I saw it. I mean, this was huge news. So to say that none of that happened. Also notice that you seem to have skipped over the radical left, which we now know
there it is.
Was responsible for this. And we even knew that before we had the identification of Tyler Robinson because we had the etchings on the bullets. Hey, fascist, catch. Bella Ciao, the Antifa anthem. All of that evidence was out there, but you seem to
the Antifa anthem.
Doing what I accused you of doing, so thank you
for
following evidence. Thank you. Yes.
Jack, listen. Be a man. Have the courage of your convictions.
The courage of following the evidence.
10 toes down, Jack.
Reading the evidence
what you have
where
created.
It lies.
Wait, just let me finish. This is the movement that you have created, and this is the movement now that is eating itself.
The movement that you are part of killed Charlie.
Just let me finish, Jack. I let you say what you have to say. I'm almost done. Listen,
that's the left.
Candace Owens is not a member of the radical left. Candace Owens is a member of MAGA.
The radical left murdered Charlie Kirk. And the
attack against Turning Point and Erica Kirk,
a guy in a trans relationship with Antifa etchings on the bullets murdered
Jack, all I'm
Charlie
going to say is
Kirk.
this. Let me
That's
finish.
all the evidence
and
in
then you
court.
can move on.
That's the court evidence.
There's a great quote.
That's
from
murder, and you don't seem to care. You don't seem to care that Charlie was
good
killed.
one, Piers. Good moderating, Piers. Good moderating, Piers. Good job, Piers.
You're not letting me speak.
You're blaming me. You seem more upset about me simply being here talking than people who agree with your politics murdering people, one at a campus, one in her own kitchen.
Jack, just let me finish. I did not interrupt you. You seem like you're telling
literally interrupted me so much that Piers had to step in.
All right. There's a great line from Godzilla. Ken Watanabe character says, "Let them fight." And I, for one, am fine with MAGA eating himself over this horrific issue. And I say, Piers,
then you seem like you're fine with your guys killing us.
Let the investigation play itself out.
I don't hear you have 1 minute of time to say, you know what, both sides should not be violent. Could you at least say that?
I'm perfectly fine condemning violent extremism on all sides. I've done it for 2.5 years. The number one domestic terror threat in America right now for the past 20 years is...
Wonder what's his favorite. He forgot. Notice his bulge.
What's the motive? You tell me, Jack.
I don't think we know, do we?
Interesting.
But let's come back to Charlie Kirk, because what you're seeing immediately, you're seeing with Lindsey Graham, for example, who, from what the accounts I've read, almost certainly has died of a heart-related condition, which came on very suddenly and can kill you very quickly. But I'm also reading endless conspiracy theories being aired, that this was Russia, it was Iran, it was Israel. You know, Trump has been asked about it. He said this.
Look, the Russians have a habit of poisoning people they don't like. And Lindsey Graham once called for Putin to be, taken out. Do you have any suspicions or worries? Do you think we know the whole story about his death?
I don't think, just to answer the conspiracy theory, I don't know. I'd love to say yes, but I think he had some problems and very, very difficult. And his father died just about at the same age from, I'm a believer in the racehorse theory. If you have problems, you have problems. And he had some problems that were a little bit deep-seated and not easy to find.
So, Brian, what's your view of all this? Let's have an honest conversation about it.
I mean, in terms of conspiracy theories surrounding Lindsey Graham's death, is that what you're asking?
I would say that we got the Charlie Kirk conspiracy theories being peddled ever since he was murdered. You've now got the same thing happening with Lindsey Graham, where people just... A lot of people don't want to believe officialdom at all. Trust has never been lower, I think, in officialdom. But you've also got, I think, bad actors out there now who deliberately peddle this stuff to make money online. And they do it aggressively and they make millions.
Yeah, and I think, conspiracy theories are the currency of the internet right now. And I think Waj brought up a great point, which is that we have a panelist on this very panel who did exactly that. Jack, with the Pizzagate conspiracy theory, is an example of
fucking Pizzagate.
I would love to talk about all your Russia episodes, Brian. How many times have you done an episode talking about how Donald Trump is controlled by Russia?
Why can't you stand up for the words that you've said?
That you've pushed for absolute years.
Why can't you stand up for the words that you've said?
Absolute years.
Do you stand behind Pizzagate?
For absolute years, your conspiracy theory.
Do you stand behind your own words at Pizzagate? Yes or no?
Destroyed the country.
Yes or no? Do you stand behind Pizzagate?
James T. Hodgkinson, who shot up a Republican
official Dom.
Why can't you stand behind them?
field because
he's not a man
filibusters? Why can't you just stand up for your own words? You said that. Why can't you stand up for your own words instead of filibustering?
Okay, look, in the interest of fair play, I'd like to call out everybody, but they put a direct. Is he going to? You were part of that Pizzagate conspiracy theory era. Do you now regret that?
Well, for one, I never said that it was true, ever. People have put words in my mouth, and people have claimed things I never said.
Did you believe it might be true?
No.
Then why'd you promote it?
Again, see, he's saying promoted. He can't actually point to anything I've said.
Did you ever promote it?
No.
Never.
Wow.
No, we went there to have dinner and to show people that it was a regular shop.
Was it this? Go for some pizza. And I decided that I wanted to go for some pizza. And so I realized that there was a pizza place that I had heard about very nearby my home, Washington, D.C.
Pizzagate.
Comet Pizza.
Pizzagate.
So, let's go take a look, shall we? Comet Pizza. Here we go.
There it is, right across the street there. You see the big sign? Comet. Big old Comet. Comet Pizza. Boy. See, it's funny, doing these periscopes, and sometimes you think you're going to get arrested, you come across stuff. This isn't something where, I think I'm going to need to get bailed out. This is something where, if I screw this one up, I don't even know what's going to happen to me. I just watched the Comet Pizza video again and said entire rosary, and that got me ready for this.
Why?
Look at these lights. These are the worst lights. The worst lights I've ever seen. So what I'm going to do, guys, is have the periscope, in the pocket of my shirt. I'm going to go right here and have the in the pocket of my shirt, so you guys will be able to see it, what's going on, and hopefully, it doesn't show that it's live or anything, so hopefully it doesn't pop out. All right, it's live. Going, walking. Guys, see the symbol, right? You can see the symbol. Remember the symbol on the FBI list. The symbol right here.
The symbol.
That's the pizza.
Ooh, that's the child symbol. Careful.
All right. Don't worry, guys. I got some backup on this. I got G-Mac himself coming. George McIntyre is going to be here with me. So this isn't some. Oh God, no. Oh God, no, guys. It's even worse than I thought. It's a crowd of SJWs. What do I do? What do I do with the horde of them? Entire horde of SJWs. Oh my God. It's just I can't believe Hillary lost. It was the worst thing ever. My whole life is ruined. Don't worry. I know how to talk like him. I know how to infiltrate. This is good. This is good. So what do you think is the worst thing that could happen to us going in here?
We are not.
Okay, but I mean, do you think is death the worst thing that could happen? Or are we facing even further punishment? So they're gonna spirit cook us.
They're gonna use spirit.
We're gonna be because we're not children.
We're not children.
But we could be the next feast.
We could be part of the blood.
We could be the next pizza.
They could use our blood.
Ruth suggests satanic pizza. All right.
Didn't believe in any of this. By
All right.
the way.
Well, I'm gonna put this in. I hope it doesn't accidentally turn off or something. Can you guys see? Okay. Can you guys see? Okay. If it's like this, it's in my pocket right now. All right. Here we go. Are you watching?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to make sure that's still live. All right. Here we go. Time to infiltrate. Hold on. Check out the menu. What's on the menu?
What's a cover story? Cover story is that
we need a cover story
we work near here and
that we work in DC and we want pizza. And we want pizza. Just out here for. Hold on. I want to look at some of this stuff. Jungle peanuts. You've been here before. You've been here before. Oh no. Oh no. Can I have two, please?
Near the mall or not? I think just.
Well, we might play some ping pong. We're very
Deep in
friendly.
enemy territory. Careful.
Yeah, we'll want to check out the back. Definitely. Yeah, you could just see the way that the guy was holding his phone, looking directly at me, looking directly at us. He's definitely trying to look at my phone, trying to see what's going on.
Oh,
I think we're burned, but we're gonna hold on. We're gonna keep periscoping because George, what do I always say? Always be scoping. Always be scoping. I turned it off.
I understand that to you this is maybe like a game, but considering that I myself and my staff receive death threats,
it's not a game. It's not anything.
You reading these things that people are writing?
I can't control what somebody posts on the internet. What someone comments.
And you're throwing me now.
Well, you're throwing me out.
I am because you are aiding a dangerous environment.
Right. So at the point that this started, I had turned it off. And so,
I'm denying you service.
Sir,
He's denying you service. He wants you to leave the application.
He asked me to turn it off, and I turned it off.
Okay. But he's denying you service. He wants you to leave the application.
Why specifically?
I've already explained this. Sir, you don't have to explain anything. He wants you to leave the application.
Okay, so we're good. We're good for the
grab your property and just leave.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna head up. I'm fully compliant. Just trying to find out what's going on. You guys will notice that I've not actually tweeted about Comet Pizza before. That I've not actually done anything about Comet Pizza. I've not tweeted any of the so-called theories. I've not tweeted any of the evidence that people said they found.
Next pizza? Jungle peanuts or jungle penis?
Purpose whatsoever. And all I wrote was that I'm having dinner at Comet Pizza. George, that's all I wrote, right?
You did.
I didn't write that this is part of some kind of conspiracy. I didn't say this was some kind of conspiracy. I talked about how there was some weird stuff, but I sat down.
The cops sitting over there. I kind of knew something might be up, so they've probably been watching them for a while.
Did you see when they pulled in?
No, they've been there since I got here.
So the cops have been sitting there?
For no so long, no.
Wow.
I'd love a meat lover's pizza with
So
extra
thrown out of
adrenochrome.
Comet Pizza for broadcasting on a Periscope. Thrown out of Comet Pizza. Had the police called me at Comet Pizza for being thrown out. What happened when I was dark? Guys, when it was dark, I ordered my food and the garlic knots came and I started to eat it. That's the...
We didn't even get to eat our pizza.
No pizza came, didn't get to eat anything. So I told them very specifically, I was like, dude, I'm not live streaming right now. But as soon as he came over and started to throw me out, then yeah, I didn't actually eat anything. I didn't actually eat anything that was going on. And this guy decides to go, and as soon as he sees me live streaming from there, he throws me out.
What the fuck?
Hold on a second. I'm going to start this again, but I want to retitle the Periscope, so hold on. Everybody, when we walked, as soon as he walked in, everybody was on edge. Everyone was giving us that like super fake happy smile, all that stuff.
he asked me if I was streaming. So at that point, I realized that.
Bunch of
okay,
smug little face.
By the way, he was walking around with the phone and looking at me. I was like, we got burned.
True.
He had a pedal walk, and if you go back and watch my last stream, you can see that this guy was definitely hiding something. He was freaked out. He absolutely had something to hide. So he called the police officers to come. So we're sitting across the street. That's the police cars right there that you guys can see. Called them and yeah, completely threw me out of here. No, guys, I wasn't, and George, you can back me up on this. You go back and watch my last Periscope, you can see me getting thrown out. I said, what am I being thrown out for? And he said, you're feeding an alt-right conspiracy.
What? But he never even promoted that on his socials. He said that, right, guys?
Hey, is this working now? Can you guys actually see me? Can you guys, am I live? Am I alive? I don't even know, because all of a sudden, after I got thrown out of Comet Pizza, I was trying to do a Periscope to talk about what was going on in the situation. And George is here as well still. And
what are the chances?
And the minute I did that, all of a sudden everything started acting crazy. I've never seen Periscope do something like this, where the Periscope went down, and
isn't that kind of crazy?
It wasn't down. The Periscope was down, and so I couldn't send any video, but the video was still going on. The video was still actually, yeah, it was right after I said alt-right conspiracy.
We're fearing for our lives.
Right after I said alt-right conspiracy, it went down. So if you go back and watch the video, it's the one that's titled Untitled. It's a couple after this. It said that the guy says to me, I said, well, why am I being thrown out just for having a Periscope on? He's like, well, why do you have Periscope on? And I said, because I Periscope everything I do. I do lots of Periscope. I enjoy it. It's an app that I like. It's Periscope. Like, what's the problem with Periscope? He goes, well, you're filming inside my restaurant. It's like, and here's the difference with that too, is you're filming inside my restaurant.
Isn't
now,
that
George, you were
constitutional?
sitting in that restaurant, right?
The police officer said you have a right to refuse him service.
So he has a right to refuse my service, and they did have the right, and I guess. See, my guess is that they must have had someone tipped them off. Someone tipped them off because they were on the phone as soon as possible after we walked in.
And they saw you filming or
so
something.
Someone either so here's the thing is they either must have a but here's the thing, if they had like a Twitter search up, right, for their name. Some people do that. They have a Twitter search up that's just looking for their name at all times. If their name's mentioned, they're notified immediately. But the difference is, like, I got to imagine that Comet Pizza has been getting a lot of mentions lately, right? So there's probably a ton of traffic out there on their name, and it's probably all just junk, like stuff that they don't want to see because it has nothing to do with their business or whatever.
Podesta probably doesn't want anything coming back to him, so he's got this place.
So yeah, this had absolutely the hallmarks. So I'm saying it wasn't just the fact that I had it in my title. This was something where they've got eyes on me. They've got eyes on anybody that's coming into Comet Pizza. They've got eyes on everybody. So shit. I am putting out the call right now, guys.
Not conspiracy theory,
James
by the way.
O'Keefe, we need you in here. I'm gonna need your help on this one, man. This is an operation that suddenly just got a little bit bigger than just myself. I've been burned. George has been burned. They know what we look like. We need people in here at a higher level. We need to recruit sub-sources to go in here with hidden cameras because we saw a secret back room.
What? We were going in and out. There was music. There were kids.
There were little kids going in and out of this back room.
In the back
room? This is a bar.
This is 9 o'clock at night. On
How many? Since when are kids allowed to be in a bar?
It's weird.
Oh, in the first
shit. Just weird.
So there's kids. You can see them on my earlier scope that are in this bar, and I don't know. In my
what's going on there?
You know, I don't think that kids were allowed to go in bars at all.
9 o'clock at night on a Wednesday.
9 o'clock at night on Wednesday, and there's kids in this bar. So it's just before 9 p.m. actually, just before. So yeah, this place there's so much stuff going on. The Periscope's acting possessed, and there's a back room back there. So I want
what's going on in the back room?
Yeah, the bathroom doors were these weird hidden doors that like you couldn't see them. And it was funny, so you could see there were like some couches and chairs in the back room, and it was behind this like black curtain, but you could see around it a little bit. It looked like there were candles actually, because you could see like a flickering light almost.
It was like the ping pong and the unused foosball table was just there for show.
Yeah, the ping pong and like the ping pong table was there, and like the foosball table was there, but nobody was actually playing it.
No,
and when I asked them about it,
thought it was weird.
Yeah, he was like, "Why do you want to ask about that?"
I didn't even know what foosball was.
Yeah, I asked her what foosball was, and she's like, "I just started here 3 days ago. What's foosball?" Like really weird answer.
Super weird.
Really weird stuff. So. Guys, I gotta admit, I misjudged this. A good intel officer will have done a better intelligence preparation of the battle space before they go into an event, and I talked about that. But the threat level here is much higher than I thought it would be. The stuff that was going on is much worse than I thought it would be. And we were dealing with some high level stuff here, guys. We were doing some very high level stuff. There are people here that have a lot of interests and a lot of money. So they have a big secret that they are trying to hide, and a big secret that they are trying to keep under wraps, because it could potentially blow the lid on Hillary Clinton, on John Podesta, on Tony Podesta. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, look, and George, I was telling you about this before.
Wow.
That's all the big Democrats.
That's all the big ones.
I was not sold on the Comet Pizza theory before this. There.
So see, he said he doesn't believe it.
And even then, I was just like, what is this? I don't know.
So he's not even
I was not sold on Gus Fring from Breaking Bad, right?
Yep.
I was not sold that the Comet Pizza thing was real.
Good, right?
I thought that this was just like, man, this is way out there. This is so
it's a normal pizza place.
Yeah, it's a normal pizza place.
And then you start seeing kids. You start seeing back rooms and shit.
The kids and the back rooms, and the fact that this guy was acting real squirrely, and the fact that all of a sudden, they were like
the back rooms,
right onto me, right on what was going on.
Isn't that a movie?
This was really weird.
Oh no, wait,
this was really weird. This was
does he believe in the conspiracy
next
theory?
level stuff. I've been involved in.
Police were in there. We were in there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, the
Not
police.
even in
Yeah,
10 minutes.
I've never seen the police respond to something that quickly before. So either they had the police on standby.
Ooh. Oh, and they're still looking at him?
And the police are still there. The police are actually still there. So either the police were on standby, or they actually called the police before we got there. The police are probably still
they were
sitting there making sure
waiting
we
in
don't do anything now.
advance.
Why are they worried about us?
I don't know. Who's in charge of the DC police?
Ooh.
I don't.
Anyway, so never supported it, never believed in it, by the way.
Never said that it was true, ever. People have put words in my mouth, and people have claimed things I never said.
Did you believe it might be true?
No.
Then why'd you promote it?
Again, see, he's saying promoted. He can't actually point to anything.
Did you
Man, all the bots are out today, even in
No,
Twitch
we
chat.
went there to have dinner and to show people that it was a regular shop, and I've said that from the very start.
Oh my
You also promoted
God.
Stops the Steal.
See, again, here we go. So
They haven't seen the original videos, which I don't even necessarily blame them. I don't know if they would have known this would have come up as a topic. But, like, that's just a fucking lie, right? Like, how much shame must you lack to just so blatantly lie like that? That's wild, bro. I'm unironically, I am jealous. I'm jealous.
Explaining something.
Well, to be fair to him,
just jumps over.
To be fair to him, Wajahat and Brad, he's given a very unequivocal response there. That he never promoted the Pizzagate thing, which was the QAnon theory, obviously. That he never did that. And so, do you guys have
QAnon?
Well, hang on.
I'm in the HBO documentary calling out QAnon.
Right, but I just wondered, do either of you guys actually have any evidence he did promote the Pizzagate theory as a theory?
Piers, he is lying.
Okay,
He
well, show me the
literally
evidence.
promoted what do you mean evidence is his entire career? What are you talking about?
No, that's not good enough.
no, yeah, they haven't seen.
If you guys are going to accuse him directly of promoting one of the most outrageous conspiracy theories in modern history, at least provide some evidence. I mean, tell me where he has promoted it.
Jack Posobiec's
They're
entire
on
career.
ChatGPT right now trying to find something. And why would you make a claim like that against Jack if you don't have evidence right?
I don't know if they didn't. I'm relying on you two.
It should be off the top of your head for you making a claim like that. You should be right off the top of your head. You shouldn't have to look down and do your research.
What up, Freeze Block?
To be honest, Brandon, I don't mind if they do want to check it, but I don't know the answer.
What's going on?
You guys are the ones accusing him, so I think it's only fair to ask you, do you have any evidence he promoted the Pizzagate theory?
I will find it right now.
Okay, but you don't have any at the moment.
Jack, wait, Jack, hold on a second, Jack. So what you're saying on live television is you have never, ever in your entire career promoted the Pizzagate conspiracy. You're not in any way, shape, or form responsible for mainstreaming it, promoting it, in any way, shape, or form, making it famous, injecting into the right-wing ecosystem. Is that what you're saying on television?
I am saying the exact same thing that I've said since day number one to anyone who asked. You can go and look up my statement to the Washington Post back, I believe it was December of 2016, and I compared it to Iraq WMDs.
And what does that mean?
Well, what do you think? It means they were fake.
Okay, so all right, that's what you're saying. Interesting.
With 10 years, almost 10 years. But nobody ever actually looks at what I've said. They just do what you do, and they smear. They just smear.
Wait,
all you guys
I have a quote from Jack.
Okay,
hold on. This is what Jack said with regard to the pizza place, that there was a claim that there was a sex trafficking ring in the basement of. You know why people use walkie-talkies? In the Navy, we used to use walkie-talkies a lot over cell phones. You know why? Because walkie-talkies can go through different levels in the ship. So if he's communicating with somebody, like in a tunnel or in a basement of another place in the area, that would be a perfect way to communicate with each other.
What are you talking about? Like, you're not
this is this idea that a pizza place that didn't have a basement. You said the words, and I quote, the pizza itself is legit.
Dude, what does he do? Everybody knows.
I went there to show people.
Wait, like everybody knows what he was like suggesting. Why is he trying to pretend like that didn't fucking happen, dude? He's so dishonest.
It was a regular restaurant.
In the
front? What was going on in the back?
I went on to show people it was a regular restaurant. That's why I went there. I left.
So when you said what's going on in the back is an issue, what did you mean?
I never ever went in to promote anything like that. It was an idea that I had to try to reach out to people who were wondering about this on the internet, to just go there, order some food, sit down with a friend, and show them it was a regular
Explain
spot.
your comment. What's going on in the back is the issue.
Was the issue
What's
that
going on in
people
the
were
back?
talking about.
I've been there. I've been to that pizza place.
So have I.
What's going on in the back? Jack, because I went there. You know what was going on in the back? They were making pizza, and people were playing ping pong. And you know what happened?
Yeah,
Based on the
I actually didn't even go back there.
People
I
don't know
just
what's
sat
happening at Pizzagate. Based on this conspiracy,
Yeah, again, you guys don't have any direct evidence at all.
You come
You
with a
provided
gun to
nothing.
that pizza parlor.
I just read a quote of you saying what's going on in the back of the issue.
No, you guys are saying that that is the same as equating this to some kind of grand trafficking conspiracy. You just don't have.
Dude, no, of course.
When you say what's going on in the back,
Yeah, because like you're such. This is exactly why you say it that way too. Is because like then you can sort of suggest it without actually saying it. Because if you actually say it outright, you could get fucking sued. And when it obviously gets proven that it's not true, you can go back and be like, "Oh no, I never actually said that. What does that mean? What do you mean I was saying that? That's not true. I didn't say that." It's exactly the same. I'm just asking questions type of bullshit. It's the same kind of thing. It's so fucking slimy and fucking snaky.
it to a grand
You're playing
conspiracy
games rather than actually looking at what I did. And
Jack, you are doing what
Jack, I read
Candace
a direct
Owens is
quote.
doing right now. You did what
Again,
Candace
I'm
Owens is doing
also
right
telling
now.
you that you can go to the Washington Post and look at my statement on the record from December 2016.
I see it right now. So does Brian. Listen, you did.
You guys comparing
what
notes?
you're accusing Candace Owens of doing right now with Pizzagate.
So,
Candace
so
Owens-
my team would be. They say, Jack, that you on X apparently you tweeted claims such as, and they're quoting directly, Pizzagate may be bigger than we suspected. Days before a government.
Congratulations, Jack.
I'd have to look at that. I don't recall that.
Oh,
That's
they
on my
don't even recall their own statements.
Candace Owens for starting conspiracy theories. Well, you are guilty of the exact same phenomenon that she is.
For the record, what happened there is regretful. What happened there is terrible. Should never have happened. And in many ways,
What happened where?
me going there, I think, and then seeing what happened afterwards. And I'm being honest. That's why I went there. That's why I went in to show people that it was a regular place. It got spun totally out of control.
Well, I guess the point is,
and here's my response. That's why when QAnon came up, I came at it very forcefully, very, very hard, and even agreed to go on HBO to speak out against it from the right.
What, after they'd already abandoned him, or the movement wasn't popular anymore? Oh my
I
God.
don't agree with that promoted. I'm sorry, I just don't agree with that promoted.
Real quick, for people who don't know what happened at Pizzagate.
Yeah. So remind viewers who know nothing about Pizzagate what it was.
Thanks to Jack and others, specifically conspiracy theorists who profited off of
But
this
no,
lie.
this was
What happened
incredibly viral. And by the way, my tweets
let
and
me explain to
videos
people.
were not getting big views back then.
I'll let you respond.
And
Let me
this was
Yeah, shut up, Jack.
Based off this right-wing lie and conspiracy theory, which was a lie, and people made money off this lie. One man who was not crazy, a man drives to this pizza parlor I've been to in Washington D.C. with a gun. He gets out of his car and he says, "Where are the children? I have to save the children."
Yeah.
People said, "Sir,
Yeah, but
this is a
explain
pizza
what the original conspiracy theory
the
was.
conspiracy was that Hillary Clinton and Democrats were actually
raping
using
children in the
the basement of the pizza
basement.
parlor for their international trafficking ring.
Yep.
This man who was, watching right-wing media, who wasn't crazy, sincerely believed that he was going there to save children from the liberals. QAnon then it merged with the deep
The
state.
damn liberals, the democrats, they're eating the children.
Up in the Epstein files, which is why he has not released the Epstein files. And the person who, in part, was not the only one, but helped fan the flames on social media and other places is Jack Posobiec, who now has
here's
the
the
audacity
difference. I'm
to say
willing
that
to
Candace Owens.
Let Jack respond.
I'm willing.
Doing
Look, I had this
conspiracy.
conversation. Would you, and I've condemned the violence, and I said that what happened is regretful. Are you guys willing to say the same thing about the Russiagate shooter in 2017 at the baseball field in D.C. and about the murder of Charlie Kirk that were done by the violent left?
The
Are you willing to
Russiagate
say that as
shooter,
well?
I don't even know who that. I'm sure it's a real thing. I just
There's
don't
an
know.
investigation happening right
Oh
now.
my
There's a
God.
trial.
Let me say something, Pierce. Let me say something, Pierce. Hold on, let me say something,
Brandon,
Pierce. Do you got the two liberals on the show? Do you think that Charlie Kirk was a racist?
Yes, obviously.
Yes, he
Do you
said that
think
black
Charlie
people were
Kirk
better
spewed
off during
hatred? No,
slavery.
do you think that Charlie Kirk spewed hatred?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say he thought you
The
as
exact
black
same thing,
were
the
better
exact
off
same
during slavery.
foolery that you're saying right now is what got him killed. The leftist nut job pushing.
We can't say that somebody spews hatred. We're not allowed to say that anymore. So hate speech is allowed in the United States, which is, God bless. But
Wait, but like Republicans say shit like that all the time. Donald Trump says shit like that all the time. What do you mean? It's just not okay when Democrats say it because, oh, it led to people getting killed. What about all the people who got fucking killed by Republicans? What about all the mass shootings by Republicans? And extreme right-wingers. So fucking dishonest.
hating hate speech, anti-hate speech is not allowed in the United States. Wait, what the fuck?
Same stupidity that you're saying right now is the reason why Tyler Robinson killed Charlie. This is exactly the same thing. You should be
saying you
condemned
can't
for
criticize
saying
somebody.
something silly.
So you're saying
No, you can't lie. You cannot lie about
any
them.
criticism, if you level any
No, you
criticism
can't
of somebody,
lie.
then you are responsible for their death?
You can't lie about them. The
Oh
lies is
my
what caused a person like
God.
Tyler Robinson to kill Charlie. Lies. He was not racist. He was not
Lies?
hateful.
Wait, so if he was actually racist, it would be okay to say it, and then they would be killable? What?
He did not spew hate. He was a man of courage, and he had integrity, and he was fair. If you disagree with him, he let you go to the front of the line, and you can have your disagreement.
Brandon, Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Now listen, 100%.
You believe 100%?
After slavery, let me explain because maybe you don't know black history. No, you don't understand black history. And you don't understand what Charlie was saying. Listen, after slavery, success in the black community.
Actually, what you failed to recognize is that you are all actually racist. Okay, you people are actually racist. That's what you didn't know.
What happened to that? What happened in Tulsa? Who got rid of that?
Had a tremendous amount of success.
And the family was so much more successful. You know what killed the family? Civil rights. Just saying, it did. All the black family stats, and then cracking everything in the 90s after. Damn.
Success was growing faster than white people.
Do the civil rights one.
Tom, now look at us. Now go look at any inner city in this country, and you see people getting murdered every weekend. The leading cause of murders in this country is by black people. Violent crimes, black people. Abortion at disproportionate rates, black people. A lot of things that were going well in our communities is going downhill fast after the 60s. And it's because we've been voting for these sorry Democrats for so many years, and they've done nothing for black people. And you cannot tell me, as somebody who knew Charlie, that he was a racist.
They've done nothing for black people.
Things in the black community. He helped out with Blexit Our Black nonprofit that helped the black community. We took 400 black conservatives to the White House for the first time in history. So don't you say nothing about Charlie being a racist unless you have evidence. Outside of that, you're lying and you're pushing conspiracies that got Charlie Kirk killed.
Charlie Kirk said that the Civil Rights Act was a huge mistake. He said that Martin Luther King Jr. was awful and not a good person.
I agree with him. As a black man in America,
that's on you. That's your prerogative to say that, but you don't get to say because you agree with him that somehow that wasn't a racist thing to say. You are not you are not the arbiter of what is a racist.
Wow. You're not the arbiter of somebody having an opinion about a certain policy that's been put in place where he has evidence. Wow. You cannot deny what he's saying is true. Martin Luther King was an adulterer. Communism. Martin Luther King was a monger, and those are the things that Charlie Kirk was speaking about. He was doing an orgy.
You just argued that slavery was like a net positive for black people.
No, well, first of all, if you had any common sense,
he didn't argue
that,
but he would.
Nobody said slavery was a net positive. I said black people's explosion of success after slavery was a testament to this country, the country's values, and how we were doing well. And now you look at the black community and it's failing. So you tell me how that's wrong.
Brandon, your friend Charlie Kirk. Charlie. You can't condemn the violence. We can disagree. You can disagree with Charlie.
Let me ask that question. Let me ask that question of Rajah. Right. Rajah, do you condemn the violence that was perpetrated against Charlie Kirk and killed?
Yes, it was horrific. It was horrific. Nobody. I disagree with Charlie Kirk, but you know what? I'll give Charlie Kirk one credit.
Make them condemn Trump.
Charlie Kirk said what he
behaving like the people who are despicable would be leading that type of rhetoric. It would be denying every single bad thing. How many times as a liberal? How many times as a liberal have you been on a show? Not you in general, but like a liberal been on a show and you've been forced to disavow all of the BLM riots, disavow all of the violence, and blah blah blah. And then you talk to conservatives about it. January 6th. That was a false flag. Yeah. January 6th. Oh, like conservatives disavow January 6th?
Wait. First off, there's an entire cultural that has lied.
I love that moment. I love that fucking moment.
That's why conservatives deserve absolutely zero sympathy for anything that happens as a result of their rhetoric. That's it. It's so easy. Like it's so simple.
I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about, but I would say this is the type of person that the internet has broke their brain, thus leaving them with very little empathy for their co-human.
He tweeted it. He put it on TikTok.
Co-human.
He stood 10 toes down. He goes, "I'm saying all these hateful things, racist things, like black people were better off during slavery." Here we go. I believe this. I have the courage of my convictions. That's what I respect about Charlie Kirk. He said it. He didn't backtrack from it. What happened to him, which was a horrific murder, should be condemned because no one should be killed based upon their First Amendment right to free speech. He was murdered, most likely, allegedly, by Tyler Robinson. He's the only suspect. Tyler Robinson, in part, was allegedly radicalized. He is a white man from a conservative.
He wasn't a radicalized white nationalist, which
he's not a member of the
radicalized white nationalist, but he wasn't a white dude who was raised his entire fucking life.
The motive is on the bullets. He etched the motive into the bullets he used to shoot Charlie.
I answered the question. Let me ask
the motive.
Radicalized white. You didn't answer the question. You danced around.
He was a radicalized white person.
Charlie Kirk, your friend, said you, as a black man, were better off during slavery. Do you agree with that statement?
Troll face?
100%. I understand what he was saying. I just articulated. Just because you don't understand history and you look at everything in the lens as black people are the ultimate victims in perpetuity, don't mean.
Oh my God! Oh my God, bro!
Now you're sitting here trying to tell a black man.
What an interpretation.
I can't agree with Charlie Kirk on the fact that I think that black people were in a better trajectory when we were in the 30s after slavery.
He said during slavery.
You're lying. He said
you were better off during slavery.
No, he did not. Show me the proof, and I'll give you $1,000.
All right, let's go.
You don't have it. Ain't no way in the world Charlie said we're better in slavery. He said after slavery. It's a whole sentiment around it. And black people understand this. History reflects this. Thomas Sowell expressed this. Black people were in a trajectory on a path doing better than white people. Anybody can fact check that. We had millionaires. We had people who were very successful. Black Wall Street, you name it. We had a lot of production. We were teaching our own schools. We had our own transportation. We owned our own companies, entertainment, you name it, we had it. It wasn't until we began to integrate in a way that Martin Luther King thought was best that we began to see the degradation of the black community.
And by the way, race wasn't part of this conversation until you injected it. Again, Charlie.
Oh God, I hate that.
Did not have to do
I hate that.
Being a left-wing.
Oh, I hate it when they do that. Oh, I hate it when they do that.
Pro-trans
no
activists.
Facts, Jack. There's no facts to that.
There's no facts. There's no facts. There's evidence in court. I went to court and watched them unveil the evidence. The hatred against Christians, the hatred against Donald Trump, the hatred against Charlie Kirk, the etchings on the bullets of the Antifa anthem, as well as "Hey Fascist Catch." These are facts.
Well, I'm going to check actually in real time whether Charlie Kirk did say that black people were better in the time of slavery. So we're going to find that out as we talk. Which I just want to talk to you about general language.
Evidence unveiled? I haven't watched any trial stuff.
Because you wrote a Substack this week, the moment Lindsey Graham died, saying he was a terrible man who sold his soul for relevance. Was it worth it? You said he was a duplicitous, spineless, political cretin, willing to sacrifice his soul to convince the power of relevance. The guy had just died. There's no part of you think, when Donald Trump attacked, Rob Reiner, for example, or Robert Mueller when he died, or John McCain, or Colin Powell, I've always criticized it. So I think it's awful to speak ill of the dead the moment they die. Short of people being Adolf Hitler or somebody who's killed 12 million people, then obviously it's a different stratosphere. But when you've got a public servant like Lindsey Graham, who did a lot of stuff across the aisle, people have been talking about that a lot. I interviewed with John McCain, with Joe Lieberman actually, they talked about all this. He's had an extraordinary life, privately, of service and stuff with his family and his country. Can you not compartmentalize the good and bad? And can you not hold off calling this guy, a duplicitous, spineless political cretin within hours of him dying? Because isn't that part of the problem here?
When are you supposed to do it? Like 2 months later? Like, why the fuck are you bringing him up? He's dead, bro. Move on.
Left and right of this kind of language when people have just died.
It was natural diseases that took out Lindsey Graham. I don't believe the right conspiracies, and I believe
What's that got to do with what you said?
I believe we treat these political figures in death the way they live their life. The reason why the entire world, literally on the jump when it was announced that he passed away, I was awake at 2:30. The reason why the entire world brought up his own receipts, his own rhetoric, was because he lived his life as a genocidal warmonger, as a person who literally said that Gaza should be leveled, as a person who promoted phase 4 starvation against Palestinians, as a person who cheerleaded this illegal, unwinnable war in Iran. You had a fantastic interview with Naftali Bennett. As a person who said we're in a holy war. No one ever brings up those quotes as people, children are literally dying. Who was the number one cheerleader of that war that's going on right now? Lindsey Graham. Who was the cheerleader of Israel's occupation of Palestinians and the genocide in Gaza? Lindsey Graham. Who literally did a complete 180. He was a man, Lindsey Graham, in 2015, 2016, who said that he was the one who used hateful language. He called Donald Trump a xenophobe. He called Donald Trump a hate monger, a bigot. And then Donald Trump was perfectly fine golfing with this man. Apparently, if Lindsey Graham was a Democrat, he would be calling him a radical leftist. But Lindsey Graham warned accurately what would happen to America and the Republican Party if Donald Trump was elected. Then Lindsey Graham said, wait for a second, why call him a hypocrite? Then Lindsey Graham said, well, hey, Lindsey Graham, you warned about Donald Trump for 10 years. Why are you now literally a remora on his anus? And Lindsey Graham said, well, I want to be relevant. I want to be relevant. So yes, I
Do you think Barack Obama was Barack Obama a duplicitous, spineless political cretin, willing to sacrifice his soul convictions? I'm thinking specifically of campaigning to shut down Guantanamo Bay and keeping it open, of running one of the biggest illegal drone programs in American history, of deporting 3 million people more pro rata per year than any president in American history, and so on. In other words, is Saint Barack someone who spared the wrath of Majority because he's on your side? Or would you write the same thing about him? The moment Obama dies, would you be straight out with a Substack, hammering him, but using the same language you've used?
Everything you just said about Obama, I criticized him during his presidency, and an honest assessment of his legacy upon his death would include everything you just said.
Okay, well, I look forward to reading that, because I don't think you use the same vicious language. But maybe you will. Maybe you will. In the meantime, I'm going to come to Jack's response. But we've checked this. Charlie Kirk did not say that black people were better off in slavery. It was a manipulated video clip circulating on social media that created that false impression. This originated from a September 2024 debate hosted by Jubilee Media. During the debate, he discussed historical periods of subjugation, specifically pointing to black communities under Jim Crow laws in the 1940s. What he actually argued, he said that during the 1940s, black communities had lower crime rates and greater family than today. He used this rhetorically to argue against the idea that systemic oppression or poverty are the only drivers of crime. He asserted if oppression directly caused by crime rates would be sky high during eras of severe oppression. Historical data did not show. So he's not saying that black people were better off in slavery. Clearly. Well, no, he's not. He's talking about periods in the 1940s.
Segregation. So during segregation, and he was also against
you said slavery.
So I will.
Why are you changing the goalposts?
Wait. I'll
take the lost vagina.
Why are you shooting the goalposts? Why are you shooting the goalposts?
I'll do it in real time. Something that Jack and Brandon could do. Thank you for fact checking. I saw that video. You fact checked it. I stand corrected.
Black people were better off under slavery and subjugation. This line here is not reflective of what's in the video. Or the video is not reflective of what's black people.
Okay. The fact shows. But the fact shows. He said black people were better off under segregation.
Do you apologize?
Absolutely. You fact checked it. Thank you so much. But he did say
black people were better off under segregation. QAnon Pizzagator.
I would not believe. I'm sorry. I probably saw that same video. This is what happened on the internet.
Let me ask Jack. What did you think about what Jai said about Lindsey Graham?
Oh my.
Well, you know, it's interesting because I as a sort of new right conservative, I personally also did not agree with a lot of neoconservative views of Lindsey Graham. I certainly thought that he went way too far in his support for a lot of these wars that have been going on. You mentioned a few of them. Probably some other ones I would bring up as a matter of fact, but Iraq, for example, Benghazi, Libya. But at the same time, I do think that put it this way, having sat through a week in the courtroom and being there with Charlie's mother and father and his widow, it's a reminder to all of us, and looking at this in breaking news, which is it's really all over the place here.
It's appalling.
And it's terrific, and it does remind me that maybe there's time, maybe we should just pump the brakes sometimes. Pump the brakes sometimes and say, you know what, everybody's a human being.
Do you remember when these weird fuckers were masturbating and coming over the idea of Charlie's family being like in the front row? With some of these tweets, like they watched him. Charlie's family was literally there in the front row watching him getting fucking murdered. These people weren't even at the event. God, it's so fucking weird and cringe and gross and disgusting.
And by the way, Tyler Robinson's parents were in the courtroom as well. And for people who obviously have called for all the way up to including the death penalty for him, it's one thing to say that something about someone online, but it's totally different when you see them in person, you see their family, you see that it affects real people.
Okay, I want to, because Brian, we haven't got to your book, The Day After Real Power in a Post-Trump World. You label ICE Trump's secret police, you call MAGA neo-fascists. Trump is repeatedly referred to as a dictator. I guess I'll ask the same question to you. Is that, a lot of people on the left have very happily called Trump a Nazi, fascist, and so on and so on. Does that help in the general level
Maybe
of
Trump shouldn't act that way. Maybe Trump should change adjust the way he acts.
I think if you want to derive the benefit of not being called a fascist,
don't act like one.
And you can start off with Donald Trump's own vice president, who used harsher language than certainly I've used, which is that Donald Trump is America's Hitler. So again, I think when we're watching Donald Trump move to consolidate power, ignore the courts, ignore other branches of government.
Jack Subbook's tweet about Mueller's death. Mueller tried to frame me as a Russian agent from Macron leaks. He did far worse to others. President Trump's right to say what he said. Nice, loser, fuck.
Able to be called a fascist. I'm not arguing that Donald Trump is akin to Adolf Hitler. I'm not arguing that he is akin to these other figures who've laid waste to entire populations of people. But I am arguing that he does engage in fascist behavior. And so again, if you don't want that label to be affixed to you, then you have to act in a certain way, and he doesn't get that benefit.
Okay, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you.
All right, we's gonna take a little break. We'll be back shortly. Okay, we back. Sorry, neighbor. My deepest and most sincere apologies. Let's do dailies. I see the patience is in abundance in chat. All right, let's see. Hmm. Oyster pearls, pearls of wisdom, pearls before swine. Bubble tea have little pearls in them? Yes. Behold. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. um. Nice. 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 Nope. Oh, one away. Oh, no. Button icon link menu? Yes, button icon link and menu. Yep, thanks to click. Cool. What's this last one? Starting with alcoholic beverages. Ah. We'll do the daily. Okay. Oh. Really? You had to throw it in my fucking face like that? Jesus Christ. Where's the Meadowlands? Yeah! Perfection. Okay? Absolute perfection. The highest of standards. This is probably Germany. We'll guess Berlin, but we don't know. In the... What? Like the 20s? 27. Oh, it was Norway. Okay. Vietnam. What is this? What year is this though? Like the 80s, 90s? Can't tell. What is this? I don't know though. In Vietnam, is this gonna be the 70s? Like during the war? I don't think so. I'm about to drop some points. What? Nice. Yeah, grills. I'm on YouTube and Twitch right now though, so I can't play that sound. Let's say 70s. Okay, 71. Oh, it was Jakarta. This looks like maybe Amsterdam. We gonna drop some points, boys. Oh, okay. Oh, no way! Hell yeah. Porta Inglés. Okay. That's what I thought. Puerto Rico. San Juan. And 50s neighborhoody? Could be. But this says de Puerto Rico. Loteria de Puerto Rico. But the year, I think, is what I'm unsure about. Yeah, I feel like 46. Nice. We still made it. Just made it. All right. What's like one more thing? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Wait. This isn't Mikey and Wyatt channel.
Babe, our driver's been waiting for a while. We gotta go.
I know. I'm sorry, it took me a while to get ready. To be fair, you ordered the Uber way too early. I wasn't even dressed yet.
Capitalismo.
Oh my God, are you tired? Yes, you are. I thought you were the one that wanted to go out and party.
I did, but then I thought about that, and that sounds like it sucks, and watching Golden Girls was pretty great, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just cancel. We can take Blake out to a birthday dinner another time, and there's gonna be plenty of people there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cancel the Uber.
Hey guys,
What's the holdup? I've been waiting for a very long time.
Super sorry about this. We're actually just gonna cancel.
What? No. You already confirmed the ride. Get in the car. I'm gonna drive you.
I'm so sorry. We're actually just gonna stay home and have a chill night in.
The fuck you are.
What the fuck? What the fuck? He was insane.
I told you we should have stayed in tonight.
Okay, we have to make a decision. Are we staying in or going out?
I don't know. I kind of just want to stay home and watch Golden Girls.
I know, but come on, it's Blake's 30th. I feel like we need to go.
But then we still have to get dressed and pregame, and then we have to call an Uber.
But Ubers are fun.
Ubers are not fun.
Yeah, they are. You get to hear the guys' stories and stuff.
All the drivers are absolutely insane. Every single one of them wants to tell you about their political beliefs.
Oh yeah, like the ACAB guy.
Exactly like the ACAB guy.
All cameras are birds.
He literally started feeding my phone fucking bird seeds.
Okay, yes, but that is a story, right? And if we go out tonight, we could get another story.
And what makes you think I have the energy for another story?
What would Sophia do? Huh?
Sophia would take her ass out to Blake's party.
Yeah, she would.
She would dance.
Mm-hmm.
She would drink.
Yes, she would.
And she would have fun.
I'm tired too, but we're gonna have fun once we get there.
Okay, let me just go get something cute on. I can't wear sweats to this bar.
I told you we should have stayed in tonight.
Goddamn white people. What the fuck am I gonna do? Should I go to work tonight, or do you want me to hang out with you?
I don't care what you do. I'm watching Golden Girls.
Do you want me to watch Golden Girls with you?
Shut up! Shut up! I can't hear Sophia's sass. You need to shut your mouth before I shut up for you.
Mary?
Mary, you are so annoying. I should have listened to my parents and never married you.
You don't know what you're saying. You're gonna regret that. Your parents don't know what the heck they're talking about. Mary!
Rude.
Mary, I spent hours making that for you. You're acting like a child.
You're acting like a child. Shut up!
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna clean any of this up.
Fine. I'm just gonna go to work. I love you.
I love you. You are a weak man.
For Red? So you guys headed to the shipyard?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's pretty fancy. No worries. You guys are just like my wife. Prefer me silent.
This your wife?
Yeah. Why do you have a picture of my wife? How do you know who my wife is?
Alfred, we know everything about you. About your wife. Where she eats. Where she does Pilates.
Motherfucker.
Where she does Pilates.
We know she's watching Golden Girls right now.
Love that shit. Goddamn bingeable.
Unfortunately for you, we currently have a sniper positioned on her.
Is this like a prank or are you guys serious?
You serious as sin. You either do what we ask or we'll old yellow her ass.
Please don't hurt her. I'll do whatever you want, I swear.
Great. The task is simple. Very simple.
We need you to kidnap a man.
Kidnap a man? What? Who?
Doesn't matter. Any man. He just needs to look unremarkable.
But be able to accomplish the remarkable.
That is so vague.
You'll figure it out. I know you will. Because you love your wife.
And you love her not dead.
Okay,
How do I start? Do I, like, buy rope? Drop us off here, please.
When you have them, bring them to the shipyard alive. Don't go crazy now.
Wait. Who are you guys? We're just a couple of concerned citizens.
What the fuck?
We're Kaiser Soze, bitch.
We're Kaiser Soze, bitch.
I should have stayed in. What's the holdup? I've been waiting for a very long time.
What the fuck?
Fuck am I gonna do?
Oh my god.
Sophia's sass never gets old. Golden Girls rules.
Totally. Oh, shoot. Babe, I just realized I left my phone charger in the car.
Oh, it's not a problem. I'll just go grab it.
Wait, are you sure you want to go out tonight? I thought we were going to stay in.
Yeah, the car's parked right down the road. It's no big deal.
But it's late, though. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'll be fine.
You don't know that. My uncle got kidnapped last week, just a few blocks from here.
Yeah, because he was doing black market dog surgery. That shit is shady.
That's true. But he's the reason Buster's still alive.
Look, I don't want to get into that again. All right, I'll just go grab it. It's no big deal.
Don't die. The streets are dangerous.
The streets of Burbank? What's gonna get me? The mouse?
You do carry cheese in your pocket.
I'm just gonna grab the charger.
Burbank.
Come on.
I'm hungry. She is so paranoid. Very cute, but very paranoid. I gotta stop talking to myself.
Kidnapped.
Oh. What the fuck? Where am I?
That does not look very appetizing. What?
Delicious. I know.
He had like nothing on his plate when he served it to him.
Good morning, Mr. Cedar.
Hello.
I hope you feel well rested. You have a busy week ahead of you.
Where am I?
You're currently in a shipping container on board a cargo ship.
And that motherfucker is heading straight to the Arabian Sea.
I'm sorry, what?
You're being sent on a very important mission. Congratulations.
Wait, are you the guys that kidnapped me?
No, but we're the guys who will make your life a lot worse if you don't do what we say. Check the iPad.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Shit. He's looking at the wrong one. Scroll.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
You have a decision to make, Mr. Cedar.
Either do what we say, our little girlfriend will die.
No, I'll do whatever. Just tell me what to do.
We're sending you to Israel.
To Israel? But what do you want me to stop the war or something?
No. We got other people on that.
John Michael, are you familiar with the canceled actor Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Well, what you might not be familiar with is Spacey has taken up residency in Israel.
He sings, dances, does a little vaudeville.
We need someone to infiltrate his operation. Take him out.
Okay, so you want me to kill Kevin Spacey?
Yes. We can't have Frank Underwood tap dancing in Israel.
Right, but I don't really understand why, though.
That's not your question to ask.
I don't know. Honestly, it seems a little crazy to me.
If you want us to kill your girl...
No, okay, I'll do it. I'll try. I guess I'll try to kill him.
Very good.
I will try to kill Kevin Spacey.
Precisely.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll get off this ship.
Mm-hmm. Precisely.
He's probably in some building.
In the Grand Theater.
I will go to a event and...
In the Grand Theater?
Mm-hmm.
Look for him. I'll spy him.
Yep.
I will pull out a gun.
You'll have a gun.
I have a gun.
You'll have a gun.
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm gonna
Take the safety off.
I'm gonna shoot Kevin Spacey.
Shoot in the temple.
Everything will be good. Yeah, I can do this. Everything will be good.
Everything's gonna be great. Your girlfriend will be alive.
Yes. And my girlfriend will be alive. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Now next to you, you'll find a new identity, a gun, and tap shoes.
Tap shoes?
Good luck, Mr. Cedar. We'll see you in a brighter future.
Wow. I guess I really should have stayed in tonight.
Okay. Interesting channel. This one's got Claire in it.
All right, here we are. You ready?
Yeah, one second.
Claire!
Joe, he sent me a funny meme.
Seriously? We're literally about to see.
The channel is... I'm sorry, what?
Wrong.
No, it's just...
It's got a lot of
sometimes
Mikey
I
and
feel like you
Claire.
care about your work husband more than your real one.
Baby, he's not my work husband. And besides, no one can make chicken tikka masala like you.
I know that's true. All right.
Come on, let's go inside.
Come on, Baker.
Gosh, I can't believe you guys both made chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So, Jean-Michel.
Jean-Michel.
Claire tells me that you're into golfing. We should hit the links sometime.
Yeah, I would love that.
Sounds great. What's your handicap?
I'm a 24.
I don't know any golf. I don't even know what that means. Is that bad?
A 24? Claire, you didn't tell me this guy was a hoot.
Yeah, he's being serious though.
Yeah, I'm kind of just getting back into it.
Oh, yeah. Respect. Yeah.
Claire, it's just so good to finally meet my husband's work wife.
Oh, I don't know if I'd call it that.
Well, I think that's what you are.
Zero
so
is
that's what
good.
you gotta
Oh.
call yourself. You are his work wife.
Oh, okay. So it like subtracts that from your score. Okay, got you.
Listen.
Come on, what did you text me the other day? He was running home, he was late, and he goes, what did he say? He goes, honey, I'm on my way home. Gotta talk to the work wife about her problems at home. And I said, stay, help her.
Problems
Right.
at home.
Problems at home, probably you, maybe.
Why is she saying that?
I think she was just talking about when I was talking about the sink leaking. That was what it was.
Yes, which I could fix, by the way. All you need is a basin wrench. That's all you need. Well, you could borrow mine, all right? Or if you want, I could come over and give it a little tightening.
No, okay, you're not going to be tightening anything, so.
Ooh.
I mean, if you don't have a basin wrench.
I'll just buy one.
He's just gonna buy one.
He'll buy one. He's got a wallet or something.
Man, that's right. Hey, trust me, I understand. So, JM, what hobbies are you doing, buddy?
Good question.
I guess I'm getting into kayaking.
Yeah.
Shut the front door. Did you shut the front door? Yeah.
What's going on?
No, I meant shut the fuck up. Because get up there and check that out. Third one from the right. Come on, go. Go pick it up. Pick it up.
Get on over there, brother.
Pick it up.
He's gonna flip out.
He's gonna flip.
Read it out loud.
Yeah.
First place, Whitewater International Kayaking Festival.
3 years in a row.
3. Trace in Spanish.
I just kind of go out and fish.
Oh, okay. One below to the right. Yep. What does that say?
First place, Lakeview Fishing Classic.
First place, largest fish, booyah.
Big old fish.
Yeah, that's all very impressive.
Yeah, there's a bunch more in there if you want to check them out.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Have a look-see.
I think he's okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are we being annoying? I'm sorry.
No.
I think we get it. You have a lot of trophies.
Gosh, I'm bragging again.
No.
Yeah, just a little.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
I don't want to be a braggart. It's one of the 7 deadly sins.
No, it's hard not to.
This other girl is like Zoe Deschanel and Sandra Bullock rolled into one. Oh, wait. No way.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
that's,
I kind of see it.
Something my dad gave me. It's nothing.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. You could just put it down. There's other ones to look at.
Yeah, right.
There's a horse one over there.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Hey, buddy, come on, put it down.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Put it down!
Oh, shit.
Second best son.
Oh, shit.
Joe?
Oh, sorry, did you change the award?
What? No. That's weird. That's It's obviously the manufacturing messed up.
The manufacturing.
No, it's not the manufacturer. Someone clearly slapped on a sticker. Your work husband is a liar.
Oh my God.
Joe, did you change the award?
I mean, maybe.
Tell us the truth. I need an answer now.
I had to earn that, okay? I had to earn that. I earned that. He gave that to me.
Joe.
I wasn't always his favorite.
Oh my God.
The soil. You understand it must be fertile.
Yes, Papa.
Joseph, please, do not speak before your brothers had a chance to speak.
Plot twist, he has only sisters.
Sorry, John.
Where you check the oil.
Oh.
And this...
That's where you put the oil.
Joseph,
Please.
I'm trying to teach your brother about cars.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, Dad.
And that is why you should never let a gerbil play with your Hot Wheels set. Hey, shut up! I'm trying to read a story to you. Right?
But I don't understand. And I thought you and your father got along great.
Well, this is before 2014.
What happened in 2014?
Papa, it's a miracle! Papa, it's a miracle! Pop, fucking, please come! Please come! God damn
The acting
Joe.
is so funny.
What the hell's gotten into you, boy? Papa, come witness the toast I've made. Oh, this is over a piece of toast? What?
Wait. Is that
Drake? Is it Drake?
It's Drake.
Sorry, you're saying...
You burnt some toast and it looked like Drake.
The rapper?
Exactly.
Child, do you know what this means?
No. Child! We're rich.
You're rich. How?
From the toast.
How did that generate income?
You guys forget. It's 2014. So Drake is a really big deal.
But I'm both right now when I need you in my life. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right.
We had people lining up to take photos with it.
Wait,
Don't push your lips.
that's actual Drake music. I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted. God damn it, dude. pause it for a little bit. Maybe I'll be okay.
And just like that, I became Papa's favorite.
You understand it? It must have
The fucking toast.
Yes, Papa. Sean, please. Do not speak before your brothers had a chance to speak.
You're such a great teacher, Dad. Thank you.
Yeah, you're super smart.
Hey, hey, you. Get out of here. I'm talking to your brother now. Go on, get.
Go on, get. Go on.
That is why you
Go on, get.
put a hamster on a Ferris wheel. Shut up! I'm telling you. Get out.
That piece of toast changed everything for me. It made my family rich, got me into Stanford, and it made me a golden child.
But what happened to your brother?
He turned inward. He isolated himself.
So this guy has to be Andrew's brother, right? Yeah, he looks so much like him.
Started living under the bridge on the wrong side of the tracks.
You're just letting your brother live on the streets all over some burnt toast?
No! Well, that's what it sounds like.
I don't want to say it!
Say what?
Say what, Joe?
The truth. Hey. Hey, John. What? John, hey, hey. John. It's me, Joe. Your brother. Buddy, you could come home. I graduated from Stanford, and I made millions of dollars off my tech startup, so I could take care of you.
You are no brother of mine.
How is it my fault that Papa would react that way?
I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did, Joe. The whole time.
Oh.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because
My God.
as much as it hurt me, I knew that if Papa found out, we'd never talk to you again.
She knew that it would make me his favorite.
Well. Look at this. My boys
Scandalous.
together again. I never thought I'd see the day.
Papa?
Papa, how much of that did you hear?
Oh, enough.
Papa, I don't know what to say.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. I've learned that there are bigger things in life than familial quarrels.
Like what?
Well, boys, I've learned to fly.
Uh-oh.
What?
Like a bird. That's why I came to this bridge. I needed somewhere to jump off.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's pure coincidence you two are here, but I love it. Well, boys, it's time to fly.
Wait.
No. Let him go. To deny a bird the sky is to go against what is.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Hold on. That's how your dad died?
Oh, my God.
No, he didn't die. He just broke his back.
And now he's all crazy?
I don't know. I guess. He wasn't exactly a good dude.
Complicated guy.
Very complicated.
Wait, what about John?
Oh, best friends. Yeah, we talk on the phone every single day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, man, there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
You two are too cute.
What do you say we take this conversation to the living room?
I'd love that.
Hey man, you're a pretty cool guy. And I'm glad you're my wife's work husband.
You're a pretty cool guy yourself.
Writing's not quite as good as Mikey and Wyatt.
Hey, who's ready for a pillow fight? Come on, make room for two more.
That was fun, but yeah, writing's not quite as good as Mikey and Wyatt. All right. It's been fun. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't make me laugh quite as hard. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch more of them, see how I feel. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here for tonight. I'll see you guys on Wednesday if I don't see you all tomorrow. Everybody have a beautiful day. Yeah, fair enough. But